3D world.
I wonder. Oh, I wonder what my stream says. I'm streaming right now, but I wonder what it says. Like if the title is off because I put the mode that I did last time,
Hmm.
and it
Yeah.
just kind of. I don't know if the title is correct, so I want to check
Okay.
my like broadcast
You can always
settings.
edit it. You can always edit it in the YouTube Studio.
Oh, I can from here,
Yeah, you
even
just
though
go.
even though it's running on OBS.
Uh, yeah, I think so.
Okay,
You can edit it in. Yeah, you can edit it in YouTube Studio. I think you can.
okay. I'm gonna do that.
Mario time. Let's go.
Okay, yeah. So you're right. I can do that. Okay, cool.
Local and online. You want me to wait a bit before I add you to the game?
Yeah, you can turn on the game. Go for it.
Okay.
I just
I'm just gonna see how the audio sounds as well. Give me a sec. My phone.
I don't understand. It's not letting me edit my stream because it's asking me to do some of these like options for some reason. Why the heck? Okay, let's go to stream.
Did you figure that out?
Yeah,
So what you can do is you can go on like YouTube Studio, go to the live section, and then you can click on like the three dots, and you click on the three dots, and then it should be like edit, title, and description. I think so.
Yeah, I'm doing it. I'm doing it a different way. I'm doing it unless that's what you said. I'm doing it through YouTube Studio. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, YouTube Studio, and then you go into the go into content, and then go into live, the live tab, and then see the thing, like whichever one, and then yeah, you can click on that pencil, and it gives you details.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Edit,
see
title, and
it.
description, yeah. Yeah, and then you can do it over there.
Cool. So
Oh wait, let me make a post on Twitter with the link so people can join.
cool. So I just adjusted it. Cool. So I got. Okay. Cool. So it's working. Nice. So that's good.
I am live.
I'm live as well.
Yeah, I just posted it on Twitter.
Cool.
Super Mario 3D World!
Actually, no, I shouldn't have done it like this. I'm gonna delete this tweet.
Haha, Luigi, go green!
Oh no, the link didn't come out properly. Share, copy link.
Oh wow! I already got a friend online.
Yo, nice.
Yeah.
Yo, and I got Samuel in the chat as well. Hello, Samuel. Talks about games. Hello. I am online with Super Mario 3D World.
Cool. All right.
Okay,
Nice.
okay. There. I got that. Is this good? Okay, it's good. Turn that off.
Cool. So I asked.
Alright. We good?
Yeah, I'm on.
Okay, I'm gonna add you to the game now.
Okay, cool.
Online, create room, don't set.
I'm checking how this is on my phone.
Okay, you can join now.
I'm checking how this is on my phone. Okay, cool. So it's the live is working pretty well. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So it's the live is. Oh wow, my microphone is like picking up what because I'm watching my own stream on my other YouTube account, so it's like picking up the old audio. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Nice.
It was doing that for me too. Alright, you can join the
Okay,
game
cool.
now.
Yeah, I'm coming on in, man. Cool, dude. So, yeah, after
Yes.
thanks
There you
to everyone who sticked around. I know we have like, let's see, how long has it been? It's been 5 minutes with setting up stuff. So,
I think we're good.
to my audience
It-
who's watching, thank you so much for sticking around. We're gonna play now. What were you gonna say, Nish?
Yeah.
Quick, sorry I cut you off.
I think this setup process was a lot shorter than last time's.
Oh yeah, it was definitely.
So you can only pick one of these, right?
Yeah, you go for it. Nice, good guess.
What is the benefit of choosing the small one?
So here's the thing, it's actually a 50-50 shot, so one of them will just have a super mushroom, and the other one will have the super mushroom, fire flower, tanuki leaf, and the cat bell. So it's like sometimes
Oh.
sometimes the small
So
one will hold it, and sometimes the big one will hold it. So it's just like a fun little 50-50 thing.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So sometimes the big one will just have one power up.
Yes.
That's funny. That's
All
very
right.
deceiving, but it's also very funny.
Fight time.
Boulder blockade. Oh, is this just like a mini boss?
Yeah, I mean, just throw them away.
Nice, easy.
Oh, there's more.
Okay, there's more.
Yep, of course there's more.
Oh no, 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 no. There.
So anyway,
No, I'm throwing it the wrong way. Yeah?
how's your week? What we didn't really talk. We were just setting up stuff.
Yeah. My week was good. Like video game wise, I beat this game. I don't know if you know what it's called. It's called Live Alive or Live Alive.
Oh yeah,
or
we
some people
talked
call
about it. Yeah.
Live a Live. I really enjoyed it. It's a very awesome, very fun turn-based combat game. I really enjoyed it a lot. I might make a video on it as well. It was a lot of fun.
Nice.
Yeah. So I beat that. Have you you have a PS5, right?
Yes, I do. I do.
So you've probably heard of the game Stray, right?
I have not actually. I think I have, but I kind of forgot about it.
It's the cat game Stray.
Um,
It's the game where you play as a cat. Have you seen that?
Oh, you know what? I've heard of it. Yeah, I've heard of
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
I was playing that yesterday, and it was a very interesting game.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no, I actually was not really enjoying it that much, but it was still, like, it was alright. It was alright. I want to continue it, though. Oh, wait, that's all we got? Dang it. Do you remember
Yeah.
last time we played this game? We got, like, I got all three of them in a row. Like,
Yeah,
without
you
even
did.
guessing.
You did. Yeah.
Yeah. But or all four of them. But yeah, I was playing that game. It was all right. How was it? I'll still complete it because it's a very short game. But yeah, we'll see. That's the next game I've been playing. But after that, I don't know. I'll see what else I feel like playing. What about you?
Yeah. So I played. Oh. Whoa! I guessed that perfectly. Wow. Talking about what happened in the game, but yeah, so I played this week. What did I even play this week? So I played. I'm still finishing up Metroid Prime Remastered.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, fun experience. Really like it.
Wait, why do we have the double cherry? This is the worst place to use it.
I know, right?
I just made the stupidest mistake ever.
Don't forget about the bubble. Oh, whoa. Okay, I'm focusing on one.
No.
Hey, we could get this because there's two of us. Oh, but that's funny. We were thinking to go in the same one. But yeah, dude. I mean, I also played. I played some Tears of the Kingdom this week. That's always fun. It's always a blast. Playing Tears of the Kingdom. Today, this morning, I had like an early morning session for Tears of the Kingdom, and I was looking for a shrine because
Yeah.
what I'm doing. Okay, so I was going based off of the light roots locations, and so there's a couple of light roots that I haven't gotten, and so I'm like looking like, so there's like a dark circle in the underground, and I'm like, okay,
Yes.
I just have to flip the map and find a shrine where that dark circle is. But it turns out that I actually spent like 30 minutes looking for shrines that I already had. so
You know, one thing, like, there's, I don't know if you got this light route. There's a light route very close by to Hyrule Castle, and that was the toughest one for me to find, because I got the shrine. Oh my god!
yeah, this.
I'm not getting the rhythm of this level right now.
Yeah, this. I gotta be honest. Oh, cool. Hey, my friend just subscribed to you. My friend Dare to
Oh,
Be.
nice. Thank
Yeah,
you.
yeah. His YouTube name is Dare to Be Geeky. He does a lot of cool videos on like movies, like contemporary movies. Yeah.
That's cool. I still, like, I used to have a really big phase where I watched, like, movie and film analysis content on YouTube, and I still watch it a lot. So I'll check it out.
Yeah, seriously, yeah, that'd be awesome. I'll send you some of his info later. But
Oh, yeah, for
yeah.
sure.
But yeah, he made a really cool his like most recent video, I think, and forgive me if I'm wrong, Dare to Be Geeky. But his most recent video was on Indiana Jones 5.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and he made a pretty solid review on that one. Yeah, me and him were talking. Me and him were like making like me and him like both like strongly disagree on our, well, not strongly disagree, I would say more like fairly disagree on our opinion on Indiana Jones 5.
Whoa! Did you see that?
I did see that. That was pretty
Yeah,
cool.
but yeah, I've heard it was very mixed. Some people really liked it. Some people didn't really like it that much. Because some people were like, oh, do we even need this movie in the first place?
Yeah.
But a lot of like the big fans of Indiana Jones really enjoyed it, from what I heard.
Yeah, I would say like it, like to like the hardcore consumer moviegoer who's like aware about like,
Yeah.
you know, movies having specific agendas and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like those people are more likely not to like the movie, but old-time fans, because I saw the movie with one of my friend's dads, and the dad loved it, and he's like a super old fan of Indiana Jones, and he loved the movie.
Okay.
Yeah, so
That's cool.
yeah, so I guess
Interesting.
it just depends on like, you know, the person watching it.
You know what movie I really, really, really loved, and I did not expect to like it that much. It was Top Gun Maverick. I watched it last year.
Oh,
because
yeah, that was excellent.
My dad was like a huge Top Gun fan, like when it came out in the 80s and stuff, right? Oh my god, how do you do that? How do you jump?
Yeah, this is actually insanely difficult.
And why are they giving us the double cherry?
Oh my! Oh! Game over. Yeah, that's. I don't get the double cherry on. Don't even get the double cherry on that one. Just
Yeah, no,
literally.
yeah, I think it's there to trick us.
Yeah, if you get the double cherry and we get to the slide part, just like yeet one of them off the cliff, just to make
Just
it easier.
yeet one of them. Yep.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. But I had always watched Top Gun like in bits and pieces. I never watched like the whole thing from beginning to end. So like before I watched the sequel with my family, we made sure to like rewatch the original. I was like, oh, I want to see what the original Top Gun is like, right? And I really liked it. But then I was like, oh, I'm curious. Oh wait, yeah, I gotta go. Yeah. I was like, oh, I'm very curious to see what they do with the sequel. Like, why do we even need a Top Gun sequel? Like, is there, like, anything that, like, is there gonna be a good story? Is it just a cash grab? Or, like, what are they trying to do with this, right?
Yeah.
And turns out that it was way more than just a simple cash grab. And it was actually a very, very, very good movie.
Yeah, it was. I loved it. I thought it was definitely probably my favorite movie of 2022, easily.
Yeah, I liked that, and I liked Everything Everywhere All at Once.
I still gotta see that.
Remember that?
Yeah, I still gotta see that.
I really
one.
enjoyed it. You know what's funny is my whole family hated that movie. Bro, I was like the only person in my family who liked that movie. It was so funny.
Really? Yeah, I feel like that movie is like a acquired taste. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It was a very unique take on like that whole concept. A very unique multiverse movie because like multiverse movies are like very silly, annoying. Like it's just superheroes doing superhero stuff. So this was a very unique take on that. Yes, as Sammy says, both Top Gun movies are goated. Yes, they very much are.
Yeah, they are goated. Yep. Hey, Dare to be Geeky, my guy in the chat, have you ever played this game before? I don't know if you told me if you had a Wii U or not. I know you don't have a Switch because I talked about selling my old Switch to him. But if you have a, I don't know if you had a Wii U or not. I forgot, but if you played this game, yeah, please tell me what you think about it. But anyway, kind of segueing onto a different topic.
Yeah.
Whoa, what's going on here?
Oh, just put the bubble, yeah.
Oh, okay. I think I lost all the clones, yeah. Oh, I had 3 with me, dang it.
Yeah. No, I went up there with the cat bell.
Oh, really?
I was able to get up there with the cat, but I mean, not anymore now since we got the game over. But yeah, what did you want to talk about?
Let's see. Yeah, so big news this week. Charles Martinet, retirement.
Oh yeah, that was very sad. You know, the thing that annoyed me the most is a lot of people were making assumptions that Nintendo was like, hey, we don't want Charles Martinet anymore, and they kind of kicked him out. And I don't think so. I think it was just Charles being like, hey, I think I'm ready to move on. I think I've done everything I can, and it was a very amicable kind of departure, I think. What do you think about that, Skylink?
I agree with you, dude. I agree. I don't think, I'm kind of surprised people, I know there's like conspiracy things and evil corporation theories and stuff.
Yeah.
And people have the right to believe in that. Honestly, I like support people who believe in that.
Has done very weird things in the past, but
yeah.
I don't think this is one of them.
That is true. You are correct. And yeah, I don't think it's one of them. I think it's also a perfect time because the Mario IP just blew up with the addition of Super Nintendo World, which I've been to. I don't know if I told you that.
Oh, yeah. No, you did not tell me that.
Yeah, so, no.
Sorry.
Here, just, you got it. I'm coming. I'm good. Yes. I made it. Okay, good. Let's both. Okay. Whew. Man.
Wait, so you went to the Orlando Super Nintendo World?
Actually, no. I went to the LA one. The LA one just opened this year. So the Orlando one actually does not open. So here's like a fun, cool thing. So obviously I think Super Nintendo World opened. Oh yeah, I would try to make it back here if you can.
Oh no, yeah.
Here, I'll make sure we could. Oh man, we're on 88 seconds. Anyway, so
I hated this level.
The Japan Super Nintendo World came out in 2022, and the LA one came out this year in 2023.
Oh, I thought it was Orlando instead of LA.
The Orlando one comes out in 2025. But here's the interesting thing about the Orlando one. Yeah. When the Orlando one is ready in 2025, it will release with the
Donkey Kong
expansion. Yeah. So the people in Florida and Orlando will get all of it at once. They'll get Super Nintendo World and the Donkey Kong expansion together. Whereas for LA and Japan, they have to wait until 2025 for the Donkey Kong expansion.
What was your experience like going there?
So
what was it like?
It was really cool. A lot of fun Easter eggs. They even on the Mario Kart ride, they made a lot of references to Yoshi's Island while being in the line for that, which I loved. I absolutely loved that.
Dude, the depth perception in this level is whack.
Yeah,
like
it kind of is.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like I can't. Oh my god, no, I don't have this.
Here, I got
Can you break those? Yes.
Yeah, I got you. Oh, there's no power up. But anyway, yeah, dude, it was super fun. I had a great time. Yeah, it was awesome. It was super cool. They did do something that no theme park has done before, because obviously the theme park is based off of a video game, so there's like a strong like video game element to the theme park, where there's these multiple attractions where you have to get in line like a ride, but it's actually ooh, they're still coming for us. But it's actually like a mini game, and you actually and you're actually in line to play a game. And the games are really cool. Like one of them is like you gotta hit like all these buttons. Yeah, you gotta hit all these buttons. Ooh. Yeah, and then another one is you gotta like crank this wheel. And then another one is
Is it like Mario themed or?
Yes. So Super Nintendo World is all Mario themed. There is some secret hidden Pikmin references.
There's Pikmin, yeah. There's Pikmin.
But overall,
I am so excited for when they do Zelda. Like, I'm actually like considering not even going to Super Nintendo World until they do Zelda. I don't know about you. Like, I mean, you already went, but like, I kind of feel like just waiting for Zelda and then going for everything. Like when they have Mario, Zelda, Donkey Kong, everything. Like Zelda is the one I'm waiting for the most.
Yeah, I would say, like, I'm super hyped for anything the next medium where they take the Legend of Zelda franchise forward, whether that's movie. Obviously, we heard rumors of the movie.
I have a lot to ask you about that as well with the Zelda movie, but I wanted to ask you first. Have you been to Universal Orlando?
I have not. So I used to have family that lived in Florida, so I've been to Florida a couple of times. I've actually been to a lot of like the United States. I think I've been to like more than I think I've been to like 8 or 9 states total.
Okay.
Yeah, and I've also traveled.
No, I was gonna ask you if you've been to Universal Orlando. Have you been to?
I have not.
Or like any like Universal Studios? If you have been to, oh my God, no!
Oh, it's all good.
Have you been to the Wizarding World of Harry Potter?
So they also have that at the LA location.
Yeah.
And I checked it out. Honestly, going there at night, it looks real.
Yeah.
It looks real.
Yeah.
Like obviously, when you go there during the day, you can kind of tell like a lot of it's like man-made, because obviously we don't make towns and villages like that anymore. You know, it's like based off. It's like based off of the past. But when you go there at night, the buildings kind of blend in with the nighttime, and I feel like I'm on set for like a Harry Potter movie that's like a scene at night. You know?
Are you a fan of the movies?
Honestly, I have never seen one full movie of Harry Potter.
Yeah.
I am a huge fan. I'm actually I used to be a huge fan of Marvel. Now I'm kind of toning it down a bit, but I'm a huge huge fan of Star Wars though. Huge fan of Star Wars still.
Yeah, I haven't been to any of those theme parks in a while, so I haven't gotten to see the Star Wars stuff. I haven't gotten to see the Marvel stuff, but I went to Wizarding World of Harry Potter when it was very new. So like when it was like 2012, because you know how big of a Zelda fan me and you are, right? My sister is like the biggest Harry Potter fan. She loves everything Harry Potter. So we like went and we like saw the Easter eggs and all that. So that was really cool. But I want to go to all these places because it's been such a long time since I've been there. But Samuel Talks About Games asks, has there been any leaks of a Zelda expansion? Not that I know of.
No, not that we know of.
Bloodborne and Dark Souls Universal expansion. Oh boy, I would be down for that.
Yeah, that would be
Imagine
sick.
like a Dark Souls theme park ride. Oh god.
My guy Dare to Be Geeky says Universal Orlando has that superhero island. I want to check that one out. It looks dope. Yeah, I have never checked that out.
Yeah. Universal Orlando has this awesome, Incredible Hulk ride where it just like launches you.
Yeah,
You wanna know something cool? Speaking of theme parks, I have. Oh my god. I am also being stupid here, but I have actually, for everyone who's in the chat who's listening right now, here's some cool niche quick lore. I have been on the world's fastest roller coaster ever.
which one is
I'm
that
not
one?
even joking. It is actually in Abu Dhabi or Dubai. It is in a it's in a theme park called Ferrari World. So it's a theme park like about like Formula 1 cars and Ferraris and all that, right? So there is a ride called the Formula Rossa, which like goes super fast, and it starts off still, and then it just shoots you all the way up, and it's like going straight at like 5 Gs, and it's going so fast, and you feel the force on your face, and you have to wear goggles. Like, you're required to wear goggles, otherwise like you can't go on the ride, because like otherwise you will get like a bunch of stuff in your eyes, and it's like so much.
Oh, we died. Group death.
Yeah. But yeah, it is the world's fastest roller coaster, and I think it still is. I have to look into that. But yeah, I've been on it, and what's funny is I leaned forward on the roller coaster because I was like, oh, it's the world's fastest roller coaster. Oh, it's so cool. I leaned forward, and that was not a good idea because I leaned forward and I like it kind of hurt my back.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was so fast.
That's so cool, dude. I've never
Yeah.
been to Dubai. I had a couple of friends that have been there. I actually had a friend who I think I don't know if he was from there, but he has like a lot of family over there.
Yeah.
In high school. So yeah, he told me a lot about it. But that's cool, man.
Yeah, that was ages ago. That was like, 2013, I think. 2014. Around then. So I'm being so dumb. But yeah, world's fastest roller coaster. It was quite the experience. It was fun though. Yes, dude, I hate these guys. These
I know. Yeah, they're annoying.
spike guys. But yeah, I'm really hoping for a Zelda expansion. I'm very curious about what they do with that. But I also wanted to ask you, if they do a Zelda movie, what do you think they're gonna do with the Zelda movie? And what do you want the Zelda movie to look like?
Man, that is a really long discussion, but
Yeah, dude.
I'm ready for it. So, here, you're gonna need to get that. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So, for a Zelda movie, I first of all, I have an opinion if it's just a movie. I would
Yeah.
actually rather have a show because I feel like there's so much to say in just 2 hours.
Yeah, and remember they were gonna do a Netflix show and then they canceled it because
Yeah.
it leaked. Oh.
Really? They
Oh, actually,
canceled it because it leaked?
Yes. Oh, did you not remember that? That was like 2014 or 15. Oh my god. How did you remember that?
I
Yes.
played this game recently, so
Nice.
yeah.
Oh, red ring, red ring.
Or I mean, yeah, whatever.
No, no. I think it's best we just avoid it because we're all the way up here.
Yeah.
Um.
But yeah,
So, yeah.
yeah, keep on going.
No, I was just gonna say JT in the house in the chat says Zelda movie wouldn't work. Link would never talk. Well, that's the thing. I think they should actually make Link talk in this movie. It would be like a very big risk, but I think he should just be a man of a few words. Just talk very minimal things, but still like say things because it's hard to have a movie where you have a silent protagonist.
Why couldn't I
You
climb
can
that?
do it with a game. You can do it with a game because games are more interactive, and you kind of like shape the scope of the game and your adventure. But let's see. I hope to God the Zelda movie show, whatever, it doesn't look cartoony like Mario. Yeah, I hope it doesn't look cartoony. It could look. Here's the thing. I think
could
it
go
could
either
look
way.
cartoony.
It could go
I think
either
it
way.
could look cartoony, but I don't want it to look like Mario did or does. I think Zelda has its own kind of. Oh, do I have to jump? What? Dude, yeah, see, the depth perception in this game is whack.
Yeah, it's a little. Oh man, we're on 2 lives left. So if you and me die, it's a group game over. Just letting you know.
Well, we could get 10 more coins.
Oh yeah, that's true. From right here, because each one of these is worth 5 or 3. Dang it. But yeah, I feel like honestly. Ooh. Let's hope I can. Let's hope. Whoa,
Okay,
what was?
4 more coins.
What was that?
What?
Oh, okay.
Get the coins, get the coins.
So. Whoa. Okay.
Yes.
So, yeah, I feel like there's a lot to say. Oh, come on.
Oh, hurry, yes.
So I feel like there's a lot to say in just 2 hours for something like Legend of Zelda.
Yeah.
I feel like you can't, like, for example, even the Mario movie had to be, I mean, because, like, not only do you have to introduce all the characters, but you also have to tell the classic story of Mario defeating Bowser and make Bowser look compelling and do all this natural plot stuff while introducing characters at the same time, which is why I think Mario Movie 2 will sit better with critics.
Yeah.
Because Mario Movie 2 will be able to kind of take its time because since the characters have already been introduced. But going,
yeah.
So translating that into a Zelda conversation, honestly, they have so much to say with Legend of Zelda. I think it is, if you're going to introduce Link and introduce characters related to Link and other characters and introduce Ganondorf and have the whole story of Link doing all these things, I can't see that being done in 2 hours. Honestly, I could see it being done like in a crazy movie format, like if they go Avengers Endgame or Oppenheimer and they make the movie 3 hours, then I could see that, but I don't know if Legend of Zelda is at a point where it can make a lot of money being a 3-hour movie. So,
You know what I think they could do? I think they could adapt one game in the series, just one game, because if they do like Twilight Princess, Wind Waker, and Ocarina of Time into one story, it'll be convoluted and stupid and silly, and I would not like it. But if they just do The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, then that would be good. But I don't think they're going to do that, and unfortunately I think it's just going to be called The Legend of Zelda, and it's going to have elements of Breath of the Wild, Ocarina of Time, Twilight Princess, Wind Waker in one. But if anything, I think they could actually... Do you think they would go more in the classic Zelda direction with the story, or Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom direction?
honestly, you want to appeal to the largest audience that you have and the people that resonate, the people that you want to
Breath of the
resonate.
Wild.
Yeah, you want to resonate with the audience that bought freaking 30 million copies of your game.
Yeah.
Of both games, right?
Yeah,
So
and it's interesting with Mario because Mario also, Mario had a lot of classic callbacks. So I hope that Zelda has that too. I hope it's not just Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, all that stuff. I don't know. Like, I would still love to see, like, Tingle. I would still love to see, like, Gepora the owl and stuff like that. I don't know. But I can totally see them going the entire full-on Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom route. Let me see something. Hold on. Flipping the switch. Hello, Mr. Mungunzu. Flipping the switch. You do what you do with any legendary story. You start Link in the middle of the world that has fallen into darkness. Also, Breath of the Wild is classic Zelda. Breath of the Wild is classic Zelda. You know what I'm talking about, though. I want, like, Ocarina of Time stuff.
So here's a crazy take. Actually, before I say my crazy take, I want to kind of continue on this specific point that we are in our discussion on the Zelda movie. So, like, I still, even if they did one story, I still, like, think it would be better as a show because you can focus on individual characters, not just Link. And maybe that's just like a wish list thing of mine. But if it were to be done in a movie format, I think a Breath of the Wild style would, like, type of story would be the best, because with the Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom story, Link is already a hero. There is no like young Link like wakes up in a forest and there's this legendary monster and he beats him and then
It's not a coming of age story.
Yeah, exactly.
Like Ocarina or Wind Waker.
Yeah, like the only times like Link has a backstory is like literally in very small backstory that doesn't really matter to the main story. So if they present it in a Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom format, the game would be able to do like a lot better as a 2-hour movie, I think, easily, especially.
Interesting.
Yeah, I think so because, yeah. I mean, other than that, like if they really want to go deep with the lore and satisfy the fans, my guilty pleasure, my ultimate wish list is them to do a Zelda show. They could do a movie and a show. Maybe do a movie and then have the show kind of be like a not like a spin-off, but just like continuing on stories of specific characters and establishing the lore.
Yeah.
So,
also, I did want to shout out some people in the chat.
Go for it.
First of all, Samuel says, Zelda movie, I don't want it to be Illumination. I want it to feel like Lord of the Rings dark fantasy. I want to talk to you about that, Skylink.
Yes.
But I wanted to give a huge shout out to Mr. Attack the Backlog for the super chat. Thank you very much, very, very much. I really appreciate it. Let's go. Pikmin 4 was Game of the Year. Also, Tingle game would be incredible. Twilight Princess best Zelda game. Awesome stream, dude. Thank you so much, Attack the Backlog. Everyone check out Attack the Backlog. Amazing, amazing, amazing guy. A very, very funny streamer. Does some very awesome, very funny, very awesome streams. And I just want to tell him real quick. I need to watch the full highlight reel of your hot sauce video because that was a really fun video. I really enjoyed that stream. What were you saying?
I was gonna say I gotta check him out. You're making him sound so cool. I love hot sauce.
Yeah.
I love hot sauce challenges.
And you love Nintendo.
And I love Nintendo. Yeah, he's awesome. I also think
really awesome guy.
I'm gonna be honest. Even though I haven't even played Pikmin 4, Attack the Backlog, I agree with you that Pikmin 4 deserves Game of the Year at least over Tears of the Kingdom. I don't know about other games.
Really?
But
I didn't know you were on that side as well.
Yeah, I'm over as a hardcore Zelda fan. It's not like I'm disappointed with Tears of the Kingdom. Oh, we don't have enough? Oh, wait, we do have enough.
No, but we do have enough, but that's a lot more than I thought.
Yeah.
All the milk got the hot sauce. That's funny, yeah. Sorry, I wanted to read a few more chats real quick.
Yeah, go for it.
Samuel was like, yes, I want them to adapt Twilight Princess to Ocarina of Time. Comment Attack the Backlog W, yes.
Yes,
Zelda
Twilight Princess is the best game.
Yeah. Twilight Princess is a very, very awesome game, and I've kind of had a paradigm shift with that game in like the past 5 or so years.
Yeah, you explained that at first you weren't really too like into it, but then over time you've appreciated it and now you can appreciate it.
I was just a silly, annoying kid back then. I was like, Twilight Princess, it's too edgy.
I mean,
it's amazing.
Aren't we all?
Aren't we all?
Yeah.
Flipping the Switch says, Zelda's not about characters. Please advise me on King Arthur's character. Please. Oh, yes. I get you, Flipping the Switch. I'm very, very excited, Flipping the Switch, for your Xenoblade 2 review. I'm very excited to hear what you have to say about Xenoblade 2. And Attack the Backlog says to you, Skylink. Yes, Skylink. I subbed to your challenge, my good friend. I think he meant sub to your channel, but yeah, channel. Yeah, Attack the Backlog's awesome guy who does Nintendo and gaming.
Definitely gonna check him out. I love his opinion on Pikmin 4 and Twilight Princess. That already is enough to sell me. And hot sauce challenges are always fun, except when my stomach hurts the next few days. but I love hot sauce. I'm a huge spicy guy when it comes to food.
Have you do you like Indian food, Skylink?
You know, I actually do. I've been to a couple of good Indian food places. I can't give you a name. A lot of them are hole in the wall, like family owned.
Yeah, those actually end up being the best. The hole in the wall places. because it's almost like you're having like authentic home-cooked Indian food.
Yeah, yeah, I agree. I'm actually like a really non-picky food eater. I love
That's good.
I love food of multiple cultures.
That's great.
Yeah, I think all
That's the way to do it.
yeah, I think all cultures have figured out food. That is one thing all
Oh,
cultures
yeah.
have definitely figured out is food.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I love trying new cuisines as well, especially when I'm traveling. Like, oh, how? No, yes!
I literally threw the boulder onto it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's genius. I did not know you could do that.
But are you gonna read more comments, or do you want me to say anything else?
You can continue. I'll
Okay.
read comments later because
Okay.
we're in the middle of this heated level.
Literally
no pun
heated.
intended.
Yeah, literally
Oh,
heated.
actually, pun very intended.
Ooh.
Did you see that? I like
Perfectly,
long jumped
yeah.
directly in there.
Yeah, that was perfect. But yeah. So yeah, they have to do a Breath of the Wild type story. If they want it to be in a 2-hour movie, personally, like. I forgot which one of your commenters said this, but they said they want it in the style. We gotta throw one in the middle. They said they wanted it in the style of Lord of the Rings, like
Yeah.
super long movies, like hours long, and like deep lore with all the races and characters. And I am all
Yeah.
for that. That's what I meant
Yeah,
by it's hard.
because-
It's hard to do Zelda in 2
Yeah.
hours. That's what I meant, and the commenter, whoever said that, understands my point, because you can't, if you want to like introduce all the races and characters, and Link and everything, like you need more than 2 hours. Like it's a
Yeah.
lot. But Nishquick, I got
Yeah.
I got a hot take for you that I have a crazy
Yeah.
take actually.
Oh, yes, I wanted you to hear your hot take. Yes,
Yeah,
what is
so I just started watching the Zelda cartoon for fun,
it? Yeah.
and the 1980s one. And you know what's crazy is there's
Excuse me, princess.
yeah,
That one.
yes, that exact one. And honestly, when people say like, honestly, you know what? If they were to ever, I mean, they'll never do it, but
Yeah.
if Link were to ever, I like a lot of people hated Link talking like that. I actually, I mean, honestly, it's not like akin to the series. Like it's not what Zelda is, but I did enjoy it. You know, if that makes sense.
You know, I will say this. To your credit, Link overall is a very dorky guy in all of the games. He shows his dorkiness in a very different way in each game, and I will say, especially so in Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. He's such a dork in those games. And like, maybe some people weren't happy with the fact that that Zelda animated series went a little too far with it, but if they have sort of like a silly kind of nature to Link, I wouldn't honestly be opposed to it. Hey, if you get all those coins, I could be revived, honestly.
But check this out. If I finish the level, we're gonna get 5 lives instead of 1.
Really?
Yes.
Why?
Yeah. Well, you'll see. So the thing is we would get 1 life, and you would come back, but we would only have a total of 1 life,
Okay.
instead of 0. But the thing is that if I keep you as game over and we finish the level, you should get 5 lives back.
Oh, okay.
So we're actually gonna get more lives. So it counts as a
That's
continue.
so funny.
Yeah, it's kind of like something like that's like I don't know. You gotta think about it or something. I don't know.
Interesting. I did not realize that. Let me read some comments real quick. Yeah, flipping the switch, Xenoblade Battle System has you baffled. I can understand, because I will say, Xenoblade Chronicles 2 does not have a very good tutorial system. I am very, like, that is one thing the game just does not do very well. The tutorial system is not very good. There are some good tutorials online, but if you ever need any help, you can DM me or ask me for any help. Attack the Backlog. I had some Indian food yesterday, but I had a coma because I couldn't handle the heat. It brought back memories and flashbacks to the hot sauce day. Hello, Henry. How's it going? And yes, Zelda in the style of Lord of the Rings, Witcher would be incredible. Zelda TV show has better than Peeps Remember. Yeah. Yeah. Who would you want to voice Link in an animation movie? What do you think, Skylink? Who would you want Link's voice to be? Who is the Chris Pratt for Link?
Honestly, you know what? Like, if we went back in time and you were to ask me, all right, who should voice Mario? I would never say Chris Pratt. And so, in Nintendo's style, they're gonna pick someone who we're totally not gonna expect. And
Henry Cavill says, Samuel says Henry Cavill is Link. You know, I wouldn't mind, but who do you think?
I honestly
Actually, no. First, who was your original choice for Mario first?
Man, I mean, like, I thought it was just gonna be Charles. You know, like,
Yeah.
I just thought Nintendo was actually gonna use him. Like, that's literally what it was gonna be. You know, and but you know, if with Mario being like,
oh my god,
with
this game, bro.
yeah.
This game and the depth perception, man, I just can't.
Oh, you see, we have 5 lives instead of 1. So if I got that
Yes.
one up, we would have came into this level with less lives.
Interesting.
Yeah, but what was I gonna say? Yeah, so for Link, man, if I had to pick a Hollywood actor.
Yeah, Link is weird. I'm trying to think of like an actor who is like very stoic, but can also be very silly.
Keanu Reeves.
Keanu Reeves would be interesting as Link.
Yeah.
Also trying to like Attack the Backlog says Timothy Chalamet, which would kind of work because of like the stoicism and sort of like the dorkiness as well, because I can remember some instances where Timothy Chalamet is kind of very dorky. I got the second key, or the third key.
I'm gonna sound like I don't know a lot about things, but who is Timothy Chalamet?
Timothy Chalamet was in Dune, and he was in some other things as well. He was in Lady Bird. That is the first movie I saw him in. What is it? Lady Bird, Dune. I'm drawing a blank as well. He's been in a lot of movies, a lot of like indie movies. He's like the new star. He was also in like I'll look at his IMDb later. Pedro Pascal is Link. Oh, Henry says Pedro Pascal. That's a interesting choice. I would honestly like after Mandalorian, I wouldn't be opposed, honestly.
Yeah, but
wait. There's a portal. Oh yeah, get all that stuff. Yeah.
Oh wait, you just went in to the portal already? Oh no,
I
you're
did
not.
No. Yeah,
Okay.
you can get all that stuff first. Orlando Bloom.
Yeah, that's
Timothy
good.
Chalamet, Orlando Bloom, Pedro Pascal. Orlando Bloom would be interesting, especially with.
I like Orlando Bloom more than what was the one that he just said before that?
Pedro Pascal.
Yeah, Pedro Pascal. I like Orlando Bloom way
Yeah.
more than Pedro Pascal. I think Orlando Bloom's
Yeah.
another good one. My personal pick
Because
is
of Legolas. Legolas,
Yeah.
like, was almost basically Link.
yeah, he basically was. So yeah, I would go with
Can both of us control her?
yeah. So we both can control the direction. Yeah. So I guess we should kind of communicate on when we're jumping
Yeah.
and when we're not. Try to go.
One of us should be the steering wheel, other one should be the jumping person.
Oh, no, but if we jump at the same time, we'll jump higher. So we gotta like
Okay.
communicate when we're gonna jump. So obviously, let's try to go to the right. Stay kind of stay in the middle here. Okay, now go all the way to the left. Stay a little bit in the middle. Hold right. Okay, good. Stay to the right because we're gonna try to get that stamp. Oh!
No! We got close. I see Link as someone in their early 20s. I do as well. I wouldn't mind an older Link, but I think just to kind of get the audience in on it.
What do you
I
mean
think
by older Link? Like the voice, like an older actor voicing him, or Link his appearance in the movie? He's old.
both?
Okay. I think well, you know, a lot of voice actors are talented. Like you think of the voice of SpongeBob, like he's definitely over 40
Yeah.
and he could sound like SpongeBob, very high pitched. So I really don't think voice has anything to do with the fictional character's age,
Yeah.
or the age of that, the real life age of that voice actor, you know. Because
I'm pretty sure you know who Kit and Krista are, right?
Kit and Chris.
Jump.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we survived. But we didn't get the thing on the side.
Kit
but-
and Krista from Nintendo Minute or whatever.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Okay.
they're in their podcast like last year. Bye, Plessy. But they did a fan casting for a live action Zelda movie, and they had very great choices for Link and Zelda. One of them, you know who they picked as Link, and it was a really awesome choice for a live action Link.
Cool.
It was Ansel Elgort. I think that's a perfect choice for a live action
Ansel
Link.
Elgort. What movie is he in?
He was in his two big movies are Fault in Our Stars and Baby Driver.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah.
That's
I
that's an interesting choice.
yeah, I think he would be a perfect Link.
Interesting. Who did they pick as Zelda? I'm curious.
So they had two castings. Like Kit did one casting and Krista did another. I don't remember. I think it like for Link it was Ansel Elgort and Timothy Chalamet. But for Zelda, it was Saoirse Ronan and Emma Watson, I think, who I think are
Emma-
very good choices.
Emma Watson.
Yeah. Yeah. Emma Watson is Hermione in Harry Potter. And Saoirse Ronan is she's she was also in Lady Bird and a bunch of other movies. Lady Bird, Little Women.
Sorry.
Oh, Captain Toad.
Who was that? Emma Watson was in those?
No, that was Saoirse Ronan. Emma
Oh.
Watson was Hermione in Harry Potter.
Oh yeah. I know who Emma Watson is. Emma Watson's
Yeah.
like really famous. But
Yeah.
Oh, this is our
To
first.
get all five of them.
Oh, this is the
Captain
first.
Toad.
Your first Captain Toad level.
Hey, Sammy, we were talking about Captain Toad the other day, right? Captain Toad, it's happening.
So, let's see here. Okay, so you gotta press R and then like you can move a little cursor, kind of like how we did for that one level.
Yes.
Last time. Okay, so we both can control the camera. So I'm gonna need to come over there.
Okay. Can you
Um,
bubble?
Oh, I can, but I might as well just. I'm already
Yeah.
running. I think for Zelda, I don't think I would go Emma Watson for Zelda. I think, actually, you know what? It is a good choice because in my mind,
Yeah.
I'm thinking of like, I don't know. I'm thinking more of like I don't know how to say this.
Mhm.
I'm thinking more of like a popular pretty girl like type of
Yeah.
actress for Zelda, but then I'm also like checking myself. I'm like, hold on, no. Zelda is royalty. Zelda is like nerdy, especially.
Yeah.
So like Emma Watson is actually more fitting than what I have in my mind.
Yeah.
Even though my brain naturally is saying like something else. So
I think she could work, but
Yeah.
she just has to have a very good like companion Link with her. Wait, how did you get up there? Okay, there. I'm up here now. Yeah,
Yeah,
I think she would need a very good like a companion Link character as well. But I don't know. Who else can I think of? I've been out of the Hollywood space for a while, so there's a lot of up and coming actors that I do not know much about.
honestly, when it comes to personality and voice, I think
Sorry, I'm sorry
Yeah.
to cut you off, but Samuel says Margot Robbie. I do not agree with Margot Robbie as
See-
Zelda. I cannot see Margot Robbie as Zelda at all.
So-
as much as I love Margot Robbie, I do not see her as Zelda.
So Nishquick,
personally.
that's exactly what I meant by like my brain naturally like, okay, like let's get like a popular like pretty girl type of actress to
Yeah.
play as Zelda. So yeah, like Margot Robbie's like a perfect example of, you know, one of those. But
Interesting.
then again, like, you know, like yeah, I guess we all want like Zelda to like be like, I don't know how to say this. Like we kind of all want like Zelda to be like a top tier like actress, like that's like super famous and like
Yeah, I
and,
think
like-
Emma Watson would really fit that role though.
exactly, yeah.
I think
When
Emma
you-
Watson, Saoirse Ronan. You know who I think a really good Zelda would be is I don't know if anyone in the chat knows who Jenna Coleman is. I don't know if you guys know who Jenna Coleman. Daisy Ridley would be a good Zelda. I think she could
Ooh.
work. Yeah, Jenna Coleman would be a really perfect Zelda. I think. Wait,
Daisy-
you could do this? I didn't know you could flip the camera like this.
We're also on a time limit, so let's hope we don't run out of time. But anyway, we gotta come down here.
Oh, we have to come down here. Yeah.
yeah.
But yeah, I think so. Jenna Coleman, real quick, is the voice of Melia in Xenoblade 1 and Xenoblade 3. But she also does other things, like she's Clara Oswald in Doctor Who. So that's where a lot of people know her most from. But I think she would make a really, really good Zelda.
For voice or full on acting?
Both.
Okay. You know,
Yeah.
so obviously her look isn't the part, but my
Yeah.
personal choice, okay, if they were gonna do it animated, and it was just voice for Zelda, I think Haley Atwell would be a great choice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah, for voice, yes.
yeah, I
For
think
voice,
I
yeah.
think she has the voice and personality for it, although the look might be a little harder to like, discuss, but I think she
Yeah.
definitely has a voice and personality for like a supporting character that still has like authority. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I think about her roles like in recently her role in Mission Impossible 7. I don't know if you've seen that yet.
Yeah. I've seen trailers of it though. How do we get the final one?
Okay, so here I'm gonna get over there. Here, before we continue, let's plan it. Okay, so we gotta climb up there, and then we gotta fall down. So I'm gonna meet you there. Give me okay, so we gotta come in here. So here, I'm gonna just bubble to me. So this is what we gotta do. Oh, I don't have a flashlight like how you do. Oh wait. Okay, I got it. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it.
Get it, yeah.
I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it.
Go! Yes! Yes!
All right, I got it. Cool.
Yeah.
So, what were you just saying? So, yeah. So Haley
Your
Atwell.
Toad is the nerdy Toad. Also, Attack the Backlog agrees with you. Haley Atwell for voice would be perfect. Would be a great choice. Yes.
Yeah.
Alicia Vikander would be a badass Zelda. Yes, I think so too. Yes. Dwayne Johnson is Zelda. Oh, genius. The Rock is Zelda. Yes. Oh, that is. Yeah.
They're gonna have to do some heavy voice adjustment to make his voice sound a little higher pitched. But yeah,
No,
it could work.
I would love to see, I would love to see The Rock and John Cena in a Zelda movie somehow. I think that would be great.
Who's like isn't there like a pair of like two dumb brothers in Zelda? I think they should do that. If there's like
Yeah.
two dumb brother characters,
Yeah.
like two brothers that are like, or they could be helping Link. Maybe like the blacksmiths, like the brother blacksmiths from Majora's
Yes.
Mask.
Majora's Mask.
Yeah, there you go.
Zubora and Gabora.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Funny, yeah.
Dwayne the Rock Johnson and John Cena. There you go. Sorry. I didn't mean to ground pound on ya. But
Yeah, but it's really interesting. Like, remember that Nintendo Direct when they showed off all the Mario voice actors and everyone was freaking out because Jack Black and Chris Pratt and Charlie Day. Like, I'm really curious who they choose for Zelda.
honestly, I thought Charlie Day was like. I know a lot of people freaked out with Chris Pratt over Mario.
Charlie Day was like a perfect choice, honestly.
Charlie Day as Luigi is like, I don't think you can get any better than that. Like, I think like if I were to do it, I would probably pick that too. Like,
I don't know why, but I thought I was you for a while.
no worries. Did you play as Luigi? No, we did Mario and Toad last time. Okay, so can you get up there? Oh,
No,
So we gotta-
unfortunately.
bring it this way and then wall jump. It's okay, I'm gonna
Oh, yeah, get on the...
got it.
Oh, no! Yes.
Oh wait. Oh.
Bubble. Just bubble for now, I think. Because that'll get us to the other
Okay.
side, yeah.
Wait, don't get on it yet. It might leave me. Oh, okay, I got on right on time. Yeah, I also
I
thought.
think you would have warped to me if I... Yeah.
Let's see. Okay, so who's your Nishquick, who's
Keith
your...
David as some people are saying Ganondorf. Hugo Weaving as Ganondorf would be good.
Ooh.
Keith David as
We
Ganondorf.
got-
Who's Keith David?
We got someone thinking on Captain America mode right now, because Haley Atwell was in
Hugo.
Captain America and Hugo Weaving.
Hugo
so,
Weaving was
yeah.
the Red Skull. Yeah.
Yeah, so, I mean, Hugo Weaving as Ganondorf, that would be good. I think so. I think that's a good Ganondorf. Or they could just bring Matt Mercer back.
Yeah. Matt Mercer, Idris Elba would be a great Ganondorf.
Oh, dang.
Idris Elba would be amazing. Yeah.
I didn't think about that, but I see him as Knuckles now, so now I see him as a good guy.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think the goal is to think of Idris Elba maybe from the Buddy, the Fast and Furious spin-off, Hobbs and Shaw. He was the villain in that, and so I think when I think of that like specific iteration of Idris Elba, yeah, that could be Ganondorf. But my mind keeps telling me Knuckles from Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah.
Oh my! Oh! I'm coming!
Ah, no.
Oh, that was
you made it.
crazy! That was crazy!
Nice.
Alright.
Carl Urban is Ganondorf.
Oh,
Carl Urban, maybe.
Alright.
I could see Carl Urban in a more comedic role, though. I could see like who's like a menacing actor. I think. Oh no, my bad. Have you played Kingdom Hearts? Skylink?
I have not. That's a game that I. Oh, okay.
Perception.
Yeah, you're
Oh,
right.
whoa, we survived. Oh my god, we survived.
Okay.
I literally accepted defeat there.
Oh man, I can't
No.
do that.
Ganondorf. No, so in Kingdom Hearts, there is this guy named Xemnas. He's one of the villains in the later Kingdom Hearts games, and he's voiced by a guy named Paul St. Peters, I think. And his voice, like everyone wanted Paul St. Peter to voice Ganondorf in Tears of the Kingdom, but instead we got Matt Mercer, who's arguably a better choice. But like if you listen to some of Paul St. Peter do Xemnas, he would be like a good Ganondorf, I think.
Ah,
Oh, I'm bad.
just go for it. It's all good. But Ganondorf, man. Who's your pick, Nishquick, for Ganondorf?
I have to lock it in with Idris Elba for Ganondorf, but I'm still thinking of more like actors with like a big, powerful presence in their movies.
But then again, you also got to understand, if they have the same mentality in the Mario movie, they took risks with certain characters. Like, for example, Bowser, we only see Bowser's comedic side in the spin-off games, like Mario and Luigi and Paper Mario. And so they kind of brought that to fruition with, in the Mario movie, through choosing Jack Black to be Bowser as like a more like comedic villain. You know, so it's
Yeah.
imagine if they took a risk like that with Ganondorf. Like, what if they made Ganondorf more crazy? Like, give him a little bit of craziness to him, you know?
In terms of a comedic side or more of a darker side?
No, dark comedy. So
Interesting.
yeah, like for example, this is Tears of the Kingdom spoilers, but when Ganondorf did something to a specific character, there was like a meme with like his mouth open.
Yeah.
See, so in Nintendo Prime's Zelda spoiler cast, where you have like all those like big Zelda YouTubers on there, they like said that in that scene Ganondorf was unhinged, and it's kind of like it's kind of like a side of Ganondorf we've never seen before, because Ganondorf.
But and it was actually crazy because, like, I'm not gonna say what happened, but in that scene, he does what he does, and then he has like a stone cold face. But then when he sees the reaction to what he did, then he like laughs, and it's like it's a very sudden shift, and you're like, whoa.
Yeah, it's exactly. It's like shows like a craziness to him, because he's like, he's not like a proper like, respectable villain. He has like a crazy side where he takes, joy in doing certain things to people
In the chaos.
and so in that case, I feel like if they wanted to take a risk on that and kind of, what the heck? I was midair, ground pound.
Also, flipping the switch says Bowser being a simp was a brilliant decision.
It was. It really was.
His character.
Dang, I am game over. Try to. Oh.
No! Oh my god, the depth perception in this game is nuts. I just can't.
Fourth group, game over.
Also, yeah, his evil and mundane. Yeah, Ganondorf should be more raw evil. Yeah. Sammy says Christopher Judge as Ganondorf. So Kratos as Ganondorf would be incredible.
Are we talking voice or full-on live action?
I would say both could work.
Yeah.
Both could work.
Alright, let's think about some external characters. Like fan cast for some external characters.
Tingle should be Tom Holland. I'm not joking. I want Tom Holland. I don't want Tom Holland as Link because everyone wants him as Link.
That's so dumb. Why?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. I don't know, man. But like, I think
the personalities don't match, in my opinion.
Yeah, and I think Tom Holland could be a very good like silly, jokey character, and having him as Tingle would be perfect. I think that would be very perfect.
In Tom Holland's defense, I don't see him as Link. I think he is too silly and jokey, but I kind of want him to be a little bit more serious than Tingle, but still have that silliness you're talking about. So
who else could he play in that regard then?
I think like a silly side character that's kind of with Link, walks around with him, or helps him at some point. Maybe like
Chris Pratt is Tingle. Someone said in the chat. That'd be funny. Who is like a companion to Link? I'm trying to think of like another like
well,
companion.
I mean, if they're gonna go the same creative direction that they did with Yunobo, like where you make him very timid, like he's a big guy but he's very timid, like more shy, you know, and reserved, then but then again he also has a side to him that's, you know, when the going gets tough, it's time to get down and it's time to fight, you know. So so something like that I think would be a good fitting for Tom Holland. I mean, Tingle would still be hilarious as Tom Holland. I think at that point it's just like a full comedic choice to make Tom Holland that silly, you know. But oh man, we don't have enough for that one.
Yeah, dude, the green stars are getting expensive.
Yeah, I know, right? Let's see. Who would you? So you committed to Emma Watson as your personal Zelda?
I'm going to say either Emma Watson or Jenna Coleman. I'll go with Jenna Coleman as Zelda.
Okay.
Because Emma Watson was Kit and Krista's Zelda, so I'll go with Jenna Coleman as mine. That's also tough because if it is a voiced Legend of Zelda game, I'm sorry, Legend of Zelda movie with just the voice, then it'll be Jenna Coleman voicing another Nintendo character since she's already voiced Melia in Xenoblade. Yeah, but I don't know. That's just who I can think of right now.
Yeah.
I actually, like, my choice for Link would be Ansel Elgort, but
Oh, we did the wrong...
I thought we could attack them. I don't know why I was so dumb.
Yeah, I know.
I thought we could attack them. I wouldn't mind someone like... I wouldn't mind someone like Henry Cavill as Link either.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I think Emma Watson as Zelda if they're gonna go live action, but if they're gonna do voice, my definite pick is Haley Atwell, easily.
Yes.
Hands down.
Yeah. It's a good video and podcast idea as well, the Zelda movie.
Oh yeah, that is a good idea. Because yeah, I feel like we kind of can't condense like talking about the Zelda movie in our conversation while playing. But
Yeah.
to kind of segue into a continuing topic, but not like talking about actors. For the Zelda movie, would you want it to be in like an original story that's actually
Yeah,
in the
thing about the
timeline?
original, yeah.
That's in
no,
the-
I wouldn't want it to be in the timeline. If they do
Oh.
an original story, I want it to have elements of. We should try to corner him. Yeah, nice. You got him. If it is an original story, I would want it to have inspiration from all the Zelda games. Not all of them, but like all of the major Zelda games.
Well, then again, I mean, that's exactly what Breath of the Wild did, and it still
Yeah.
could work.
No, I mean more direct. Like maybe the villain comes from the Twilight Realm.
Ah,
But you still like time travel as Link from a kid to an adult. But there is a part in the movie where you have to cross the Great Sea and like all that. But I don't want. I would want them to do it in a tasteful way and not make it too tacky. You know?
I feel like they could still do that and make a canon. I mean, I guess that's just me. I love it when we get new
Yeah.
Zelda canon. So, I guess my personal take is I would want it in the timeline. If they did, or at least like maybe not timeline, but just like canon-ish. You know. All right, let's
You ready?
Yeah, let's go. I'm up.
Let's go. Nice.
So, yeah, that's my thing. Let's see, what else? So we discussed that it was going to be like a Breath of the Wild type story, Ganondorf the villain.
Yeah.
I guess one last thing, unless you want to talk about it more, I'm cool to talk about it more.
Yeah. I'm
Um,
down.
but
The
one.
chat seems to enjoy it too.
Oh, okay. All right. Cool. So then, I guess next topic about the Zelda movie, I would say is, would you want it to have like some sort of unique thing? I don't know how to explain this. But, like some sort of unique like gimmick that a Zelda game has never had before. Like,
Oh, okay. So like a gameplay gimmick, but Link uses it in the movie instead.
it doesn't have to be a gameplay gimmick. It just has to be like a certain thing that happens in the movie that has never been done in a Zelda game before.
Do you have an idea of what that could be for?
Yes, I guess I can
Yeah.
give you an example of it.
Yeah.
So an example would be like at one point in the movie, Link goes so far in the future that it could be, and this is not what I would want, but this is like an example of
Oh,
what I'm.
sorry.
No worries. I have cat. I could just climb up. Okay, so I'm letting you know this level is going to be very hard for us to do while talking and us doing together. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this to you, and then I'll
Okay.
pop if I
Bubble.
feel like I need to.
Okay.
Okay, so
Alright.
because when you jump, you know that it switches.
Yeah.
So
What's your idea for the movie?
So what I was trying to ask you, like a unique thing that no Zelda game has ever done before, is like imagine, and this is not what I want, this is just an example, I think this is kind of silly, but imagine like Link goes so forward in the future that it's like to like modern day where there's like skyscrapers and stuff. Like
Oh my god, I would freak out if that happened.
Yeah, so like obviously like that's not something I would want, but that's like an example of what I'm asking. Like would you want like something unique and
my
crazy that has not been done in a Zelda
I
game
don't
before?
want them to go too crazy in that regard, because in the end Zelda does that stuff, but it at the same time, if they do something as crazy as that, then it kind of takes away from what the series is, you know? So I don't want them to do something very uncharacteristic, but I'm very curious to see what they could do. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
I should not have taken the double cherry, dude. That double cherry.
You're good. Alright, I'm gonna leave this next part to you. Go for it. But
Also, Henry, I've not pre-ordered Persona 3 Reload yet. I'm still debating what system I want to get it on. and I'm debating whether I want to get it on PS5 or PC. And
Oh, I should have popped. Oh, I kind of like zoned out.
That-
I was thinking about like a
You're good.
Zelda movie topic, and then I zoned out.
You're good. You're good. But oh wait, try to get that piranha plant.
Oh, it's okay. Done.
Yeah, and then you can get it.
Oh,
my God.
you almost teleported in. Okay. Where are you? Okay, here. I got this part. I know how this works.
Oh, that's cool. It's like a Tears of the Kingdom shrine or a Breath of the Wild shrine.
Yeah, it is. That's like a perfect way to like explain it. Nice.
Wow, that's cool. But yeah, Henry, I've not gotten Persona 3 Reload yet. I'm debating whether I want it on PS5 or Steam. Because the box art for Persona 3 Reload is so cool. It is so amazing. But like, I also kind of want to play that game with mods. So I might want to play it on PC. So I haven't decided yet. Oh, you got the Aegis edition, nice! One of my friends is trying to get that, the Aegis edition.
You got it?
Ah, dude, I swear I jumped, I swear. I promise, I swear I jumped.
No worries, man. Here, I'll lead this section. I'll give it a shot.
Okay, I'll bubble then.
Yeah, go for it. Any of your any other interesting comments that anybody has said on Zelda movie related?
Let's see, oh, Samuel was saying that Eslo could be like a silly character that Tom Holland plays. 'Cause
Yes.
he's like the silly sidekick.
Yes, that is great. That's exactly what I meant. Yes.
Yeah, Eslo's a good choice, yeah. Because I was only thinking like King of Red Lions, Navi, Tattle. Yeah.
All right, you want to give it a shot? Or I'll do it
Okay,
again.
yeah. No, okay, if you want to do, yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'll just do it because you already got hit.
Yeah, I already got it. Yeah.
Nice, and I got us a 1-up while I was at it. Alright, need to make sure I'm running away from your bubble. I don't want to accidentally pop you. That way we could get... If I die, it's 1 death instead of 2. Nice. Cool. Alright, you can unpop. This part's easy. So, come with me on this platform so we could get the stamp.
Dude, do you see that? The stickers that are falling are like classic Mario stickers.
That is a good point. Yeah. Yeah, there's
Yeah,
like...
you can see the Luigi sticker there. I don't know if you see it.
It's actually, I believe it's only Luigi because it's like this game came out during the year of Luigi.
Year of Luigi.
When they-
Oh my god, do you
when they-
remember I thought I was so confused. I was like, what is this Year of Luigi? What?
It's always the year
I was
of
like,
Luigi.
Nintendo's so desperate to sell the Wii U. Yeah, I really hope Final Fantasy VII Rebirth isn't anywhere close to Persona 3 Reload because there's a lot of games coming out around that time. Persona 3 Reload, Grand Blue Fantasy Relink, and Yakuza 8, which I know you're interested in, Samuel, and then Persona 3 Reload and Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. A lot of games in 2024. Like, I was talking to my friend today about how stacked 2023 is, but 2024 is equally, if not more, stacked for me.
I think 2024, and I'm actually working on a video, like my Switch 2 video. I'm gonna go into why I believe Nintendo's 2024 has to be huge, especially if they're gonna it's gonna sell the next Switch console. Like, it has to be like literally one of the biggest Switch years. Yeah.
Yeah, I really hope their launch lineup is good. I really hope their launch lineup is good. Oh, that's not where I wanted it to hit, but sure. Oh, we can just take this. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, we have the power to destroy the blocks. Yeah, Samuel, Switch 2. You heard it here first. It's your favorite topic to talk about, Switch 2.
Oh, okay. That thing almost blew up in your face.
But yeah, what are your, we talked a little bit about Switch 2 last time on stream, but what are your
I'm so sorry. Ah!
No, I was trying to get the one up.
I was trying to get it too. Oh man. Okay, stay in the middle.
We got a corner.
Stay in the middle because he'll jump in the middle. So, or I'll stay in the middle, or we'll both stay in the middle. Okay.
Oh my god, I'm so stupid, dude. The depth perception is really... Yeah, Nintendo Switch Forward. Nintendo Switch Forward. Is Attack the Backlog still here? Because he was talking a little bit about Nintendo Switch Focus as well. Dude, this game is so annoying with the depth perception.
Here, I'm gonna wait for you to come back so we can get what's behind that wall. We gotta get a bomb. Okay. Blow up the wall right here on our left.
Oh, okay.
Oh, here, I got it. Right there, yeah. There you go. Right there. Nice.
Dude, do you remember Super Mario 3D Land where they had a Zelda level?
I do remember that.
That was so awesome.
I
loved it.
actually did it not too long ago.
And they had the Zelda puzzle noise and everything. It was so perfect.
Yeah, they did. It was awesome. Let's see. Anything else with...
Oh, I wish there was another bomb. I was trying to blow up this stuff.
So I guess kind of to segue another Zelda movie topic, would you want them to do like an act? Because I think we kind of talked about this already, but let's try to get like a solid answer. Nishquick, would you rather have them do like a retelling of a game? So like the movie will be called, let's say the movie's called Zelda Ocarina of Time, and it's based off of the game Ocarina of Time. Or would you rather have them do a more original story that can stand by itself and is not necessarily representative of one specific game?
I want them to very tactfully combine as many Zelda games as they can into one movie. So like I said before, the game will have time travel like Ocarina of Time. The game will... Oh, I fell. Frick. You're close.
Is that... What are we missing? Oh, it's over here. It's on his right foot.
Oh, just one more. No.
Nice. Where are you? Where's your bubble at?
I fell back down.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you're not like dead, you're just okay, back to the okay.
I'm back on the surface. While you're on the Sky Island.
Yep. Yep. Oh, that's funny.
You can get the there. Yeah.
Let's see. Anything else? Any topics you could think of to kind of continue the Zelda movie conversation?
No, but yeah. So to elaborate, like on those. Oh my God!
Oh.
Okay, good.
Oh. I'm so sorry, but at least we can move forward.
Yeah.
So, what were you saying?
Yeah. So I liked the idea that for a Zelda movie, you have a movie with time travel. Maybe the villains come from the Twilight Realm, but you still have to like sail the Great Sea, and then you like it just combines elements from all the like Zelda games basically, and it does it very like tactfully. Yeah.
Dude, that's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't want them to cram too much in there. Like, it would be nice if, like, this time-traveling story with the Twilight people and, like, somewhere on Link's journey he meets, like, the Tiny Minish people. But it's a very, like, quick little Easter egg. Oh, hey, Link met the Tiny Minish people and they gave him some advice on where to go next or something.
Okay. That's cool.
So they can still just call the movie The Legend of Zelda, but it has little bits and pieces of maybe a few games, but not all the games.
Interesting. So, The Legend of Zelda, not The Legend of Zelda movie, just Legend of Zelda.
Yeah, because oh whoa, yeah, okay, yeah, because the Mario movie was called the Super Mario Brothers movie,
Yeah.
right? Is that what they called it?
Yeah, exactly.
Hold on, let me read some chats. Switch 2. Every time you peeps put out Switch 2 video, Nintendo pushes it back 3 days. Yes, exactly. Nintendo Switch Forward. This question is for both of you. Switch 2 release timing. What do you think? Samuel, you know basically my answer, but I don't know. Maybe anytime in 2024. But what do you think, Skylink?
I think mid to late 2024. I'm gonna go with. At first, I was thinking October, but now I kind of want to go a little bit earlier because I feel like they want to sell, and this is what I'll be talking about in my Switch 2 video, that they need to continue to sell the old Switch while pushing the new one at the same time, because it's not the same type of situation with the Wii U and the first Switch where you're trying to kill off the Wii U and promote the Switch immediately. This is not the same type of like financial marketing type of situation. So I am gonna go with they release the Switch in September, somewhere between summer, so like May to September, I think is my kind of golden spot. October is cool too, but
September would be nice. September is my birthday, so I would love a September release next year for Switch 2.
Yeah, and I think Mario, 3D Mario and Prime 4, they need to be a little bit spread apart. I would say do Prime 4 first, and then do 3D...
Prime 4 first.
Yeah, because here's the thing. If you're trying to sell Prime 4 and 3D Mario, and you get the Switch 2, most consumers are going to be like, okay, I already have this new Mario game. Why do I need this Metroid game, you know?
Yeah, but I think Mario would help the Switch itself sell units. You know?
You're also.
It'd be a good launch title.
Honestly,
for Switch 2.
Honestly, you're absolutely right. It would. So it's hard to say. You know, it's hard to say.
Can we carry this?
Yeah, we can. We can carry it with us. Just run. Keep on running.
No, depth perception. I'm blaming all my deaths on depth perception. I'm sorry.
It's okay. These are my. No, there's not another one. It's okay. There's two of us, so we might be able to jump. Here, you might. Okay, here's one. Let's go. Keep on going. Oh! Try to see if you can jump on me. Come on. Go.
No.
Oh,
yes.
Run. Oh my gosh, this one is crazy.
This is Armageddon.
Oh, get it. Okay, so yeah,
Whew.
honestly,
That was scary.
Honestly, I think both works. Okay, so I feel like, okay, but here's the thing, to your point, Nishquick. I would say you're right. If you want more Switch 2 units to sell, you would want to release 3D Mario with it immediately. However, I believe, at least from like a financial standpoint, that the goal, like, you want to worry about the blow up of sales for Switch 2 in the holiday. So so I feel like it would make more sense.
So long term.
For Mario, so for Mario to be in the holiday.
But Breath of the Wild was a launch title. So, but like we need a Breath of the Wild. Are you saying Prime 4 will be that?
Yes. And I think everyone, the mindset will be like, oh, there's this new Switch console.
Oh, you know, we gotta bring them over here.
Do you not think that Metroid Prime 4 is capable of being that game?
I think it is, but I also think that just Metroid does not historically sell. It is selling better, but it does not historically sell very. Oh my god, I thought I was you again. I'm being so dumb right now.
Well, in that I have to say, Metroid is selling better. But then
the thing is, here's the thing. Zelda did not sell as well as it did with Breath of the Wild, but Metroid is selling worse than what Metroid is currently, at this point, still currently selling worse than what Zelda was before. What are you saying? What is your nope to flipping the Switch? What is your nope?
What do you mean nope? What is nope?
He disagrees with something. 3D Mario has never successfully sold a console, even Odyssey. Prime 4 will not move hardware. If you're trying to, oh yeah, Metroid is not selling better. Metroid, yeah. I guess if you look at it from the flipping the Switch perspective, yes.
But then again,
yeah.
in that defense, like I said, it's not a Switch, or it's not a Wii U to Switch type of situation. In a Wii U to Switch type of situation, yeah, you need to move hardware. But this situation isn't about moving hardware, because
it's keeping the
Yeah, you want to keep
keeping the current consumers.
Yeah, you want to keep the current Switch base alive, at least for like year 1 and year 2 of the Switch.
Oh, my bad.
No worries, but like you want to at least keep the sales alive for the OG Switch, and so it's not a Switch and Wii U type of situation. This is a Switch 2 and Switch 1 type of situation where they can both continue to sell well together. So it's not necessarily about selling a lot of Switch 2 hardware right off the bat. It's about selling both the OG Switch and the Switch 2 together.
Yeah.
So that's my defense on, you know, people saying, oh well, 3D Mario historically has not moved consoles, or Metroid Prime 4 will definitely not move consoles. Yeah, you're right, but also it's a different type of situation. So yeah.
Why am I seeing this on my screen now? Hold on, I need to. I'm seeing our okay there. Well, if you want to not sell new hardware, put out Metroid Prime 4 and 3D Mario. But I think Nintendo wants to sell new. What do you think good launch titles would be then, flipping the Switch? Because you also said if you're trying to sell a new system, you're a year late. 2D Mario and New Zelda drop this year. Yes, I agree. I honestly wanted Switch 2 to drop this year. I really wanted it to come this year.
But then,
unfortunately, yeah, like it would have been perfect. But again, sorry to cut you off, but Mario Wonder is not a new. It is a seller. I don't think it's a hardware showcase game though. I don't think it is. But I don't know. So what do you think would be? I think 3D Mario is a great launch title game. I think Mario Kart is another good launch title game if they're ready with it. Mario Kart 9, yes. Mario Kart 9, you read my mind, flipping the Switch, yes.
I don't think, though, that they're going to release Mario Kart 9 after all this DLC. I feel like they're going to want Mario Kart 8 Deluxe with all of its DLC and continue to push that and sell that.
Oh no, I want a new Mario Kart.
Honestly, I do too. But
I'm so sick of. I mean, I love the DLC for 8. I love Mario Kart 8, but I'm so sick of it. Like, I've been playing this game for the past 10 years. I'm so sick of it.
Yeah, I mean, I mean, I want a new Mario Kart 2, but just thinking about like Nintendo's like financial like situation, they could just cruise on Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and push Mario Kart 8 Deluxe with its DLC. So for me, it's like I wouldn't, you know, and I'm not saying Mario Kart Deluxe is a new game. I'm saying that like Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is even further with all of its DLC together. And so I feel like Nintendo would still want to at least give it like more than a year and a half before switching to a new Mario Kart. So that's my personal opinion on that. And to my defense again about like the Switch 2, like, you know, like people saying 3D Mario like and 3D Mario and Prime 4 are like horrible ideas to help Switch 2 sell like a lot. I mean, maybe at the beginning Nintendo isn't too concerned about the Switch 2 sales blowing up. It's more, like I said, they want the Switch 1 to continue to sell and the Switch 2 to start selling. Because it's a different transition from, again, Switch, it's not like Switch 1 and Wii U. Yeah, so, let's see, what else was I gonna say? Oh!
No!
Now, there's a crazy theory out there, Nishquick, tell me what you think about this, that Nintendo has actually during these 6 years. Oh wait, I thought
Oh,
I
my
was
bad.
Tanuki. I thought I was Tanuki,
Yeah.
so I was like
Yeah.
trying to. I was trying to float, but so there's a secret out there, or like a theory that Nintendo took a lot of time with Tears of the Kingdom. They were also working on
The
another
next gen patch.
Zelda game at the same time, and it's gonna sell
What?
with the Switch 2. Maybe not a launch title, but within the
No,
first
no.
within the first 6 months.
Like, what kind of new Zelda game?
Probably more than a remake. I mean, not like I don't think there's any like specific.
No, I don't think so.
I know that's right. That's hard to believe. So it's,
Who's been saying that though?
I read it online, and I thought
Okay.
it was not trying to say that like it's like a credible rumor or anything. I just thought it was a cool conversation point to kind of bring up to see like your opinion on it.
A few of me and my friends have been considering the possibility of an Ocarina of Time remake, which I would be very down for, but I don't see that coming so soon. I don't think it's coming soon. And honestly, like, here's the thing: Ocarina of Time remake is not confirmed. There's not much evidence pointing towards it. The thing is, though, I would love it. I would love it. I would be so happy if it is announced. But I don't want to get my hopes up for it at all. Because in case it doesn't happen, I don't want to like get my hopes up and be like, where's the Ocarina of Time remake? Because like I don't know if it will or when it will happen, if it will happen. Yeah.
Anyway,
But in terms of remakes, I think that could be one that they look into doing.
well, would they want to? The question is, would they want to? The next one's gonna have the star. All right, cool. So I guess the question is then, is that okay? Did Nintendo do an oopsie? And should we have waited even longer for Tears of the Kingdom and have it released with the Switch 2? What's your opinion on that?
No, but also they could have.
Yeah.
I think they were like, I think they're just gonna have like a next gen version of Tears of the Kingdom. Maybe we pay like, you're back, Samuel. You missed all the Switch 2 stuff. You missed all the Switch 2 stuff. No, you didn't miss that much if you're gone 5 minutes. But I was talking about the Ocarina of Time remake, Sammy. I was basically saying that I want it to happen, but I'm not getting my hopes up about it because there's not much evidence pointing towards it being a thing. Oh my god, dude, this depth perception, I'm so scared to like...
Oh man.
see. Oh my god.
We're running out of lives here. All right.
Dude,
Oh.
every enemy or thing in this game that can hurt you has such a big hitbox. Oh my
Alright.
god.
All right, back away, back away. He should be coming towards us this time. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Rip. Can you beat it in a minute? But yeah, I don't think, like, I would love Ocarina of Time remake. I don't want to get my hopes up about it because I don't really see it happening anytime soon. Or, in that sense, like, there's no evidence for it to be happening at all. So if it does happen, yeah, you think it's inevitable they're out of HD ports to do. I can still see them doing things like, oh, 20 seconds, can you do it? Can you do it?
Well, I'm about
could-
I'm about to get a clock for
Yeah, yeah.
for 100. So now we're good.
We're good, we're good.
Cool. So
Ocarina of Time remake, I think they could also remake Oracle games, they could remake Minish Cap, they could remake so many other games before Ocarina of Time. I think they will inevitably do it, but I don't know. I don't know. I also, like, just personally, I don't want to get my hopes up for it. I don't want to get my hopes up.
what about the elephant in the room 2D Zelda?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, I think they could do Oracle remakes, they could do Minish Cap remakes, they could do a Link Between Worlds port. Maybe not a remaster or remake. It doesn't really need a remake. Switch. Nintendo has 2 other systems no one ever bought. They are far from out of HD ports. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, flipping the Switch. Thank you for reminding me. I have a video coming next week about a certain Wii U port that people need to keep their eyes out on. And I'm not gonna say what it is. Some of you guys might know what it is in the chat. Don't spoil it, but there is a certain Wii U game that needs everyone's attention.
Paper
And it needs
Mario
to come
Color
out.
Splash.
Yeah. Where
Nailed
is
it.
our Color Splash port? Where is it? I demand it this instant. Nintendo.
Oh man.
So I'm good to go for another like 20 or so minutes if you are.
Yeah, I could go further. I could go shorter if you wanna.
Yeah.
If you could only do 20 minutes, that's cool. Let's go.
Yeah, I think. Sammy, that's why I'm saying they could transition over to 2D Zelda remakes, like what they did with Link's Awakening. They could do it for Oracle games and Minish Cap. Not saying I don't want an Ocarina of Time remake. I would love an Ocarina of Time remake, but I'm just throwing out other possibilities because I don't want to get my hopes up for an Ocarina of Time remake. Because, I mean, if it happens, I would love it. I would absolutely, really love it. Ocarina of Time, Twilight Princess, 2D, Link to the Past. Are you trying to guess the Wii U game? Because no, you got all those wrong.
So I got So let's kind of roll.
Rizzo's handling 2D anyway. Yeah. Yeah. What were you saying?
Let's roll the dice a little bit. So in
Yeah.
in the video that I made recently, I discussed the possibility of they take the Breath of the Wild 2D prototype and they build upon that. And they,
That would be really cool. I would actually really like that.
so what if they have that in the pocket, like a full like this is like the biggest 2D Zelda game ever, and that is gonna sell with the Switch 2. What do you think about that?
Yes. I don't know if I want it as a. Oh, you're listing Zelda games on Switch, yeah. I don't know if I wouldn't mind that. I wouldn't mind it, but I don't know if it would be a good launch game for the Switch.
There's a secret path over here.
Wait, I'm getting the star.
Oh, okay, nice. Actually, that path. Alright, I'm gonna go this way.
Oh no, I don't have. Oh, you can throw. Yeah, you can throw fireball in there. Yeah. And avoid the piranha plant.
Let's see.
NSO is not the Switch. NSO is very much the Switch. The NSO is not the PS5. I mean, it's not a native like Switch game, but you're still playing it on the Switch.
Oh my! Oh!
But I know what you're saying, flipping the Switch. Yeah, a lot of these Zelda games are on Switch, so it is that's what I was like. That's what I'm trying to get at. Like when it comes to Nintendo remastering some games, where do their priorities lie, and what games do they want to do first, and what games do they want to like really focus on? Because we're seeing Super Mario RPG. Like, no one would have thought Super Mario RPG. And that's really awesome that they're remaking a game like that in this date. Oh no, I didn't die. Okay. But yeah, so I'm trying to like some of these Zelda games are very obvious choices, though I am also looking into games that like really need that second life. Like Super Mario RPG was a very good choice to have, so I'm looking at games like that for remasters, remakes, all that, because within like I'm just talking very arbitrarily and broadly here. In the world of JRPGs, there are always games, and there's always whoa, hold up.
Keep on going, keep on going, keep on going, keep on going, keep on going. Go. Nice.
Yes.
Oh, we need three more to bring you
Yeah,
back.
I got you. But when it comes to JRPGs, there's always games that are like dead in some. Oh my god, wait, let me just give you that right now. Yeah, there's always games that are dead on some console that you always want brought back. So I'm really hoping that Nintendo looks at some games like Mother 3 and other games that I will talk about in future videos and be like, hey, these games need a second chance, or these games need to be localized, or something like that. Oh my god, I was
Okay, we have to
I
make
just hope,
it.
yeah.
I don't
One
know.
of us has to make it.
I got it. Oh my gosh. Man.
Yo, what is Captain Toad doing there?
Oh yeah, he does nothing. He's just there just to mess around. I remember I thought there was like something that had to do with him.
He
but-
does, yeah. I was expecting him to give us like a star or something. Oh wait, I'm trying to get to the no, no, I wanna get to the very top one. Okay, wait, let me catch up on the chat. Zelda's not on Switch. Okay, Zelda 2 on Switch. Talking about a remake.
Ooh, Zelda 2.
Yeah, dude, I would be so down for a Zelda 2 remake, and there was someone who pointed out a development studio that could do a Zelda 2 remake, and I forgot what it was. I forgot what the studio was, but when they said that, hold on, like I was like, yes, this studio needs to do a Zelda 2 remake. Hold on, Nintendo has some money, they're building, yeah, and so if they would do individual OOT release without remaking it. Yeah, I wouldn't want an individual Ocarina of Time remake without them remaking it or doing something substantial. Already straddling the line with the HD stuff. Can't hold my... Brian Mack, hello! Hello! It's been such a long time since I've seen you or talked to you, but hello! Hello. How's it going? It's nice to see you again. Sorry, I'm just catching up on the chat right now. Nintendo's gonna reach the point in just digitally, then I'm out. Yeah, basically, yes, digital games are unfortunately very annoying. Digital games suck, but that's where the industry is going. If like that is just inevitably how digital like video games are going. Yeah. Guys, me and Brian Mack in the chat went to college together, and we were both in student media. So the whole kind of inspiration and start of this YouTube channel came from that student media station that Brian Mack and I were on. So yeah, it's coming full circle. That's valid. Chancellor, all digital futures coming soon. Sure, you won't be a part of it. Flipping the switch. Yes, that'll be the end of video games for you, flipping the switch, unfortunately. But yeah, you ready for this ghost house?
I'm in,
Yeah.
man. So, let's what would you want the next 3D Mario to be like?
So I was on Andres Restart. Whoa, Antonio Diaz. Is this a UTD TV like collab? What is happening? What a coincidence. We got 3 UTD TV people in the chat. I mean, 3 meaning like I am here, but then 2 of you guys are in the chat. What a actual coincidence. But yes, thank you, Antonio. Yes, UTD TV. Basically, once I got out of college, I was like, hey, I want to still do like YouTube stuff, and then I started this. What's funny is, Antonio, my first ever YouTube video is that video that Nick and I did about Persona 5. So yeah, but about 3D Mario, I think that 3D Mario is going to do something very different, and someone on Andres Restart's channel was saying that if there is like a 3D Mario game which is kind of like Ratchet and Clank. Have you played the new Ratchet and Clank game where they like go through?
Never played any of them.
Yeah, so there's in the new Ratchet and Clank game, you can like hop through dimensions, right? You can hop through like different dimensions with like basically instantly. They're like portals to like different dimensions. So someone was like, what would happen if like Mario did that, but you go to like different time periods? Like one dimension takes you to like the Wild West, whereas another dimension takes you to like like an old Shakespearean era or something. And it's all like different eras in time, but you're like traveling through these dimensions. You're dimension hopping. Maybe not exactly like how it was in the Ratchet and Clank game, but very similar. Oh no, I missed the item.
Oh, get it,
Yes.
get it. Nice. All right, let's go. You're passing.
Does it carry over? Does it carry over? Oh no!
I got it. Oh my! Oh.
No!
I like just yeeted across the map.
You jumped straight into the gap.
I know, dude. Oh my gosh, it's slippery out here. The rain.
Yes, I need to do a Ninja Turtles review. I need to do a Barbie review. I still have yet to see Barbie. Have you seen the Barbie movie, Skylink?
I have not.
I've seen neither Barbie or Oppenheimer.
Oppenheimer was really good. It is like a intense movie. Like it's.
Yeah.
I do not recommend watching it with like parents.
Interesting. Interesting you say that because my parents want to go see it tomorrow.
Well,
but I don't know. I think they'll enjoy it.
It depends on what type of movies have you watched. Have you ever watched like serious, like rated R, like crazy movies with your parents before? Okay, then maybe it might not be.
So, yeah.
It might not be that bad. It's just if I were to watch that, you'll understand when you see it. Oh, we have to beat them. Oh.
Yeah, we have to get them into the gaps.
There was like a Mega Mushroom over here. Did we miss it? Oh yeah.
I need to watch Ninja Turtles as well. Like Ninja Turtles looks really awesome. You saw Barbenheimer. Dude, Henry's here too, dude. There's actually a lot of UTD TV people here. We got Henry, we got Brian Mack, we got Antonio. 3 people. And me as well.
So
Do it. Yes.
So what was the what did that person say on the Andres Restart podcast?
No, they're saying like if it was a dimension hopping game, like
Right.
what's that? Ratchet and Clank. That would be really cool. And I second that, but I also think that they wouldn't do something like that because they're like, oh, this has already happened. Let's do something entirely different.
I think
Can we
Nintendo
all
would
yeah?
rather make up their own lore, you know, like how they usually do. And
Nintendo would make up their own lore.
would you
Yeah.
want a Mario Galaxy 3 or Sunshine 2?
No, neither of those.
Neither, really.
Neither. I think Galaxy 3 was great for what it was, but I don't think we need. Oh, 5-up, yes. I don't think we need another Galaxy game. 100?
Yeah, we're starting to see the other
We're
side.
getting behind on these green stars. Let me catch up on the chat real quick. Oppenheimer was great. Didn't see Barbie. I heard both were very good. Ninja Turtles was good. I liked Oppenheimer more.
Ooh,
Can we appreciate the bullies as enemies in 3D Mario? Yes, the bullies are great. I love them. Elmo Draft House is right there.
hey Nishquick.
Yeah?
Dude, I just read this from a post from IGN, but in the domestic box office, Barbie
Yeah.
just surpassed the Super Mario Bros. Movie.
Mario movie. Yep.
My
I
heart,
saw that too.
my heart is broken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I find that very interesting because Barbie, like, Mario is very popular. Oh, you changed to Toad, okay.
I was Toad in the
Yeah.
first stream that we did
Yeah,
last
I remember,
week.
yeah, you were Toad in the first stream. But, Mario was great, and Mario had legs because it's like, are you kidding me?
Here, I'll get.
Please get in
another-
reserve, yes, thank you.
Yes. For when.
Dude,
oh
this
my gosh! Almost
Game
died.
and the depth perception, man. I
Yeah.
cannot with this game.
Honestly, I do have to say, out of the 3D Marios, this one I have to like put like a lot of focus into. Like
Yeah.
Mario Galaxy, I could literally do the hardest level in that game after not playing it for like a year or more. But like this game, like I have to actually practice, like focus, like kind of zone in, you know. Oh
Oh my god.
no!
See, like the depth perception, man. I'm always gonna blame depth perception with this game.
All right, let's move forward. You ready? Oh, we're gonna miss it. We're gonna miss it.
Oh.
Just bubble.
Oh, can I make it? Can I make it? Oh my god.
Oh!
I swear I went in the pipe. See, like this depth perception stuff is just whack.
It
This
is.
game is wacky. Yeah, this whole stream is depth perception problems. I just need my monitor to be 3D with no glasses, like how 3D Land was, and it would be perfect. Also, Antonio, you have a PS5, right? Have you played Stray? Because I'm playing Stray right now. A very, very strange game. I don't know what to think of it.
So,
Uh,
Nishquick, would you?
Are you kidding me? I lost
Oh.
immediately. Yeah, what's up, Skyling?
I was gonna. Ooh, whoa! I was gonna say. Now, what do you think about the possibility of the NCU, the Nintendo Cinematic Universe, and they do like a
Leading up to
Smash,
Smash Bros.
it's a Smash
Yeah.
Bros. Movie?
I think-
What's your opinion
yeah.
on that?
I think it could very much happen.
I feel like it's possible, and I feel like it would be
I
like
think it's very possible.
we would
I
be-
think we already have 3 movies. We have Sonic, we have Mario, and we have Pokemon.
well, technically,
Detective Pikachu.
I don't think Sonic fully counts.
I think they could, yeah, because
It-
Sonic. What studio did Sonic? Do you guys know in the chat which studio
Paramount.
did Sonic?
Paramount
Did
Studios.
Sonic, okay.
Yeah. Paramount
Yeah.
Studios did Sonic, and also one thing that kind of sucks is that it would be really bizarre for them to like, let's say Zelda's done in live action, Sonic is done.
Yeah.
Sonic is CG done in live action.
Live action. yeah.
Pokemon is CG done in live action. So if they were to do Mario with
Oh my god.
Zelda, Pokemon, and Sonic, Mario would
Yeah.
have to be live action. That's like
Yes.
that's the issue that I have with it.
I honestly think a lot of the future Nintendo movies are going to be animated.
All of them? Yeah.
Yeah, I think that, and I also think that. Dude, what are they gonna do with Metroid? Like, what are they gonna do with a Metroid movie? Like, I want one.
I think that
But
one.
First of all, are they ever gonna do a Metroid movie? Are they even going to do a Metroid movie? And second of all, like, what is that Metroid movie going to be?
They would only do a Metroid movie if it's sold, if Prime 4 takes off. If Prime
Yeah.
4 takes off and has like a miraculous record, like the best-selling Metroid game of all time, and it beats
Yeah.
every single other Metroid game combined times 10, and still sells more than that, like we're talking Mario Odyssey, Breath of the Wild amount of sales. If it does that, then a movie of Metroid is more feasible. But if not, if that can't be done, then I don't think they would ever make one.
Also, Skyland, we're getting into fan casting territory again. People are asking who should play Samus, and Henry says Erin Moriarty, and I think that's from The Boys. I think she would be really great, but I think, personally, my Samus choice for the longest time has been Jennifer Lawrence. I think Jennifer Lawrence is basically Samus. Jennifer Lawrence is literally the perfect Samus, I think.
Did you ever see that? I think Brie Larson, I don't know if this was bullcrap, but Brie Larson said she wanted to play Samus in a Metroid movie.
Yeah, she was actually like, first of all, Brie Larson is like in close contact with Nintendo. Like she has been
really
not close contact, meaning like she is like been part of Nintendo marketing material and stuff like that. So Nintendo and Brie Larson are in touch in some way, shape, or form. And she's like dressed up as Samus for Halloween and stuff, and she's like, yo, Nintendo, cast me as Samus in the Metroid movie and stuff. I personally would prefer, like, if they do a live-action Metroid movie, I would prefer
Jennifer Lawrence.
Jennifer Lawrence.
I don't blame
That is
you.
my choice.
I don't.
That is my choice.
I don't blame
for
you.
Samus.
Man.
Who's your choice?
I'm gonna be honest. I like Brie Larson. I'm not really a fan. I wasn't really a fan of like the structure of the Captain Marvel movies. Like I thought the script and some things felt kind of weird. But I do think though that she could still make for like some sort of like badass like leading role.
Yeah.
And I think Brie Larson is pretty good. I can't really think of anybody else off the top of my head.
But flipping the switch brings up a good point. Metroid is about the suit and the Metroids, and if they go animated, they won't have to pick someone live action. And basically, I would like if they do a animated Metroid movie, I can see them keeping Samus in the suit the entirety of the movie until the very end, where she goes into Zero Suit and we can see who she is.
Yeah, I mean, but it also depends on what type of story you want to tell in Metroid, because I feel like a Metroid movie would be really hard, because, I mean, you need like dialogue, right? You need
dialogue.
You need characters. You need like.
They should make it like Alien.
Stuff that like
get inspiration from Alien.
Yeah, but then there has to be. But then again, it turns into like if people want a cinematic Metroid, it turns into like an Other M type of story. And personally, I did not think Other M was that bad, but I know majority of the consensus thinks that Metroid Other M is like one of the worst Metroid, or
it
if
was
not,
a weird game. I mean, I didn't play it, but it was weird. Yeah,
it is weird. I do have to say it is weird. The control scheme I thought was the weirdest thing about it. I'm like, why are we playing sideways in a 3D or like a 2D 2.5D type of experience?
It would actually work really well on Switch, I think.
Oh yeah, it would. It really
also,
would.
I'm gonna call this as my last level.
Okay. I actually thought that we were just gonna like have a segment. Do you want to like talk after this level, or
we can chat after this?
Okay. All right. Cool.
This will be like the last level, and then we can slowly wind down after that.
All right. Cool. So so it's tough. I'm interested to see what your chat has to say about their fan castings. Some of them already brought up some good ones.
Erin Moriarty is good. I think she would work as Samus. But I think anyone could do if it is animated. Oh, get the cat bell too.
Oh yeah, let's do that. Yeah, the cat makes this level really easy.
Oh man, Henry, your first Metroid game was Other M. Interesting. Other M was a strange game. Let's go. Whoa! Let's go. Oh wait, I missed something over here.
Whoa.
You can bubble over to me. Whatever's in here. Coins, fantastic.
Yeah,
Why was it called Other M? That's such
man.
a weird name as
It's
well.
been-
Other M.
So the game, man. Okay, so
What was the story about? I forgot
so
what the
the-
story was about as well.
I think the game takes place after.
It's
Super
it's
Metroid.
after Super, yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
after Super and before Fusion.
Yes. Yeah. It is. That's actually absolutely correct. Yeah. It is.
Yeah, because you
before-
see flashbacks to Mother Brain and Super, and the baby Metroid and stuff.
Yeah. So, what am I doing here? Whatever this is. Anyway, like I said, it's really difficult to do a Metroid movie unless you want it to turn into another.
Oh
Like,
my
if,
god.
like if you want it to turn
Every
into
section.
like an
Yeah.
Other M type, it's gonna become an Other M type of story. I mean, obviously they could write it better and make the story better, but like your type of Metroid story will be akin to Other M. It might be done
Yeah.
it might be done way better and presented amazingly way
Yeah.
better, but it's gonna be like akin to like that type of style because that's what Metroid
Yeah.
is when you involve a lot of characters and a lot of story.
I think
Yeah.
a lot of the problems I heard with Other M, like, were like based on like how they portrayed Samus as a character, and not many people liked how they portrayed Samus as a character, which I
Right.
can agree with. And I definitely see that. Like, it was very weird because, like, I mean, that goes into the whole like debate of like, what is Samus? Who is Samus? Why? How does she feel the way about certain things that have happened to her in her life? But like, the whole like her being like having a like I don't remember what it was, but she like sees Ridley again and she like gets flashbacks to when Ridley killed her parents, and I'm like, it's interesting because she had confronted Ridley so many times in the past before. In Metroid 1, Metroid 3, in Super Metroid, so what would trigger something like this to happen? But I mean, it's not, like, I don't know, I haven't played the game, but I've just seen people say it's very uncharacteristic of Samus to be acting the way that she did in certain parts of Other M.
Yeah.
Samus is Ripley, yes, Samus is very much Ripley, yes.
Yeah, I can't. It's just like I don't know how in the world they would do a Metroid movie. I feel like it's easier to discuss a Zelda movie than a Metroid movie, as hard as
Yeah.
a Zelda movie is to discuss, because a Metroid movie, it's just, what are you, like, there's a lot of source material you could pull from, but there's no source material that, like, makes
Yeah.
it into, like, can make it into a movie format over, like, a
Yeah.
game. So it's just kind of interesting because like if you don't want to pull from Other M, you're gonna have to give Samus like a personality. If it's animated,
Yeah, I will say, Metroid Dread gave her a very good personality, even though it was a game with not much dialogue and not much, like, I will say, out of all the Metroid games I played, I think Dread has the best story. And here's a very, 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 very hot take. I liked Fusion, but Fusion is the worst, like my least favorite of the Metroid games that I played, and it's because there's so much dialogue in Fusion, you have to read all of it, and it's so annoying that you have to like read all of the dialogue in Fusion, and like Samus is like rambling to the Atom computer, and I'm like, what? Like this is not like, this isn't Metroid to me. Like I want the action storytelling, I want the environmental storytelling,
Right.
I want the storytelling without the dialogue and all that. That's what I wanted from Metroid. That's what I loved about Super. That's what I loved about Dread, which Fusion didn't give. Fusion was like throwing everything at me, and I was like, no. So if they have that balance of Fusion, Other M, with a little more of Dread and Super, I think that'll be the perfect Metroid recipe for a movie. But yeah, anything else you want to do in the game before we call it quits on the game, or anything else you want to chat about?
yeah, I'd say let's wind down with some couple of things
Yeah.
that we didn't discuss.
Yeah.
So I going back to one of the first things that we talked about. Actually, you found a lot of interest when I told you that I even without even playing Pikmin 4, I agree with everyone
Yeah,
that
Tears
it's
of the Kingdom. Yeah, Pikmin 4 is Game of the Year over Tears of the Kingdom.
yeah. So the reason why I think that is, I mean, we talked about this like in the last stream,
Yes.
and I'm
yeah.
and I will make a video on it. I'll make a video on it faster if DLC is not announced in the September Direct. If there's no DLC announced in the September Direct, I will be making a review video on Tears of the Kingdom.
Tears of the Kingdom, yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, I just, it's really hard for me to say that like Tears of the Kingdom is like the best Zelda game ever. I think it is far from it.
Yeah, it's not my favorite. I don't know. Oh boy, calling it the best is very tough, but it's not my favorite.
Yeah, it's not my favorite.
It's not even my favorite Nintendo Switch game. I'll say that. That's a hint at another video later on. It's not my favorite Nintendo Switch game. I think I've come to the conclusion that it's not.
Yeah, it's
yeah.
not. I as like a like out of everyone I know personally, other than the guys on YouTube, you know, like out of everyone I know in real life, I am the biggest like Zelda fan that like of people I've met like in real life and stuff, and like for me to like say this, neither my favorite Switch game is not a Zelda game. It's not Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom.
What is yours though? What is your favorite Switch game if you have to choose?
In my favorite Switch game, if I had to choose, the one that like got me like super freaking like excited and crazy. Yeah, I'm gonna have to like remember all of them. I probably would have to go with Fire Emblem Three Houses, I think.
Oh, that's a good choice actually.
Yeah,
That's a good choice.
I would probably have to go because the thing is like Fire Emblem Three Houses is not a game where it's about like, oh, the specs, like the graphics, like it's not really like about
It is
that.
one of the worst looking Switch games if I'm being honest.
It actually is.
Yeah.
Three Hopes, the Warriors version of it, the Warriors like pseudo sequel spin-off, like it did the graphics better. To be honest, it did. It was like a better version of like Three Houses, but yeah, the backgrounds like in the support conversations in Three Houses were just like, it looked like Nintendo 64 type of stuff. But I do have to say though that for me, I can see past that because I can appreciate different types of games. And even though I'm like a really like diehard fan of like action adventure games, like playing Three Houses, like the story, I guess the story kind of related to me. Like I could relate to the story almost like personally, which was kind of interesting.
Who did you choose? Who was your house leader that you chose?
First, well, I did all the paths, but I'm still
Okay.
I'm still working.
Who is your favorite of the three?
Dude, I'm gonna have to go with Dimitri. I'm gonna have to go.
Okay.
Dude,
Okay.
super
No, Dimitri is a very cool character. Yeah.
super fun, crazy thing. Chris Hackney voices Rauru in
yeah.
Tears of the Kingdom.
Yeah.
And if you guys look at my reaction video to Tears of the Kingdom's last trailer,
You got it. Yeah.
I literally said, "Dude, what the heck, Dimitri and Zelda?"
Yeah, I remember. That's how I actually found your channel, is through your reaction.
Oh, really?
And you're the one who found, like, who called out Dimitri. Yeah.
Dude, I literally
Remember
noticed it right away. I was just like, that's him. Because you know what's crazy? Fun fact is, I actually met Chris Hackney at like an anime con in California earlier this year, like in January or February or something like that.
That's cool.
And so I got to talk to him, but it's so crazy. Like, imagine if I just asked him about Zelda. I wish I could have seen his face.
Is this way before we knew that Rauru was going to be in the game?
Yes, yeah, this was way before. Yeah, this was in
wow.
January, and the last trailer was
Wow.
released like in March or April, I think.
Wow. So he knew.
Yeah,
Like, hey,
his-
when do people get to see me in Zelda Tears of the
Yeah,
Kingdom?
like his voice lines for Rauru were already done when I talked to him, and me and my friend we're talking to him, and we asked him to do like all the voice actors. Because me and my friend were big Three Houses fans.
Yeah.
He's a big Fire Emblem fan in general. I'm going backwards in the games. I told you that already. We literally asked everyone to like in front of us do like an impression of the character that they play in the game, and hearing Chris
Who else
Hack.
is there?
Gosh, dude, I cannot remember her name off the top of my head, but
Who does she play?
she sang the main theme in Smash Ultimate, and she played Annette in
Abby
Three
Trot.
Houses.
Abby Trot.
Yeah,
Yeah, Abby Trot. Yeah,
Yeah,
she's
yeah.
cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I got
Yeah.
she was actually, we talked to her first. Sedith's voice actor, I forgot
Yeah.
his name, Mark something.
Abby Trot
I
was
think.
Annette, I think. Yeah, Annette was Abby Trot.
Yeah,
Right?
and then
Yeah, Annette.
and then Sedith's voice actor, he was a really cool guy to talk to. A lot of the guys were, a lot of people there were really cool.
Yeah,
To
you
talk
should
to.
look at the Anime Impulse interviews they did with the Three Houses' voice actors. That's really cool. Some of the interviews they did with them.
I also
but,
I also have yet to
yeah.
see. Did you hear about the there's a somebody did, or I think like all the Three Houses cast did like a live video where the voice actors are actually playing the characters that they play in the games, and it's
Yeah.
like a live action take. Did you hear about that or no?
I might have seen that. It was like they were in school.
Yeah.
They were like, they were doing this. Yeah.
They were doing
Yeah, they were
they,
in
were,
school,
they were
yeah.
doing the characters that they play, and it was the actual voice actors. It was live action. I have yet to see that, and I am going.
I think that was also an Anime Impulse.
it was okay.
Yeah, you
I
should check
am-
out all those.
I am waiting to see that until I'm done with Three Hopes, because I do not want the image of the characters to like. Because my friend told me it was super cringe, and I'm like, I do not want to cringe these characters that I've loved so much until I'm
Yeah.
done with both.
I
games.
need to
Go?
go back and continue Three Hopes because I started it
Mhm.
and then I didn't play it much because Engage came out and I started Engage. So I need to go back and continue Three Hopes.
Who is your favorite house leader in Three
So
Houses?
so the only one I completed was Black Eagles, but I didn't vibe. I liked it. I liked it a lot. I liked the game. I liked the characters. I love a lot of the Black Eagles characters. Like Petra is one of my favorite characters in the game. But when I started my Golden Deer New Game Plus, I was like, why did I not choose Claude in the beginning? Because I relate to like almost all the Golden Deer characters. I love every single one of them. Whereas like there are a few that I like in Black Eagles, but Golden Deer I like all of them, every single one of them. I love them. So that is like the house that I gravitate to the most. So I actually chose Blue Lions in Three Hopes when I started it off, because I was like, I did Black Eagles, I'll do New Game Plus of Golden Deer. I might play Blue Lions again, but I'll at least start off with Blue Lions Blue Lions in the in Three Hopes.
Yeah, I mean that's, dude. I
Yeah.
agree with you. I think Claude's path.
Did you? Yeah.
Claw's
Claw's
path
path is really good. Yeah.
It was one of the best, but your Edelgard path that you did, the Black Eagles, did you, obviously that splits into two, did you
Yeah.
support or go against her?
I chose Edelgard. I went with Edelgard.
Oh, so you-
And I didn't know what I was doing. I was
Yeah.
so close to missing it because I didn't look it up. Like I would have gone into Silver Snow, which is the church route, right?
Yeah.
But I was so close to doing that, but I got that event with Edelgard where she goes to her like she meets her father and all that, and I was like, whoa, was I supposed to do this? And then later on I was like, whoa, I was supposed to do that. Oh wow. But near the end of Edelgard's route, I was like, I'm not vibing with this whole Edelgard stuff anymore.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. I think you should do the blue if you're not a fan of Edelgard's, and I'm not a fan either. So I agree with you on like the viewpoint of like how Edelgard is a character and what her pursuits are. But like if you want to go back and do Blue Lions in the Blue Lions path in Three Houses is way better than the one in Three Hopes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So
I will eventually do at least all three of the like main routes, And what I love is the New Game Plus makes it so easy, so you can just breeze through the first half.
Yeah, yeah, you can. Yeah, so I mean, it's awesome, and I agree. I'm not a fan of, Edelgard's stuff. I'd rather
Yeah.
go with. I like. What's interesting is that like I would say I like Claude's path the most. Okay, this is what I like.
Yeah.
I like Claude's ideals and his path. I like the most, but Dimitri as a character, I like him more than Claude. If that makes sense.
Yes, Dimitri has more of a character arc
Yeah.
because he has gone through a lot with a lot of the stuff that he went through in the past. Like what was it, Tragedy of Dusker and
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. But real quick, what did you think of Engage? Did you play Engage?
So, I did not play it yet. Like I said, I told my friend who's a big Fire Emblem fan, I'm like, dude, I'm not going to play Engage until December maybe, because right now I'm doing all 3 paths of Fates, so I'm going backwards.
Oh, okay.
So I just did Birthright, and I'm almost done with Conquest.
I need to play Fates because I have it on 3DS, but I have not played any of them. I will say, my favorite Fire Emblem game is Fire Emblem Awakening. It is not only my favorite Fire Emblem game; it's like it's in my top 10 favorite games of all time.
My friend
So-
told me to play. My friend who's a huge Fire Emblem fan, he told me to do Awakening last.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you haven't played Awakening?
No,
Oh,
no,
dude,
so-
Awakening is like one of my favorite games of all time. Like, there's like few games that are like turning points in my gaming life. Like, Ocarina was one of them.
Yeah.
Breath of the Wild was one of them. Fire Emblem Awakening was one of them, and then Xenoblade Chronicles is another one. Like, the way you're talking about Fire Emblem, Three Houses, and all the characters and stuff, I'm sure you would love Xenoblade Chronicles. It is literally plot, lore, and character driven. Like, you know how Zelda is mostly lore driven, not as much plot and characters?
Yeah.
Xenoblade has it all, whereas like Fire Emblem is a little more character driven than lore or plot. Xenoblade has it all. It has lore, plot, characters, everything.
Well,
It's great.
I got all 3 on the Switch, so I gotta. Well, I don't
Yeah.
have all 3 of them on the Switch, but
Yeah.
all 3 of them are on the Switch. So
Yeah.
yeah, I gotta.
Yeah.
I gotta do that. But
Yeah, but they're long games, so whenever you're done with like Fire Emblem and Zelda stuff, you can get into Xenoblade.
I definitely
but-
will. One last
yeah.
question before we wrap up. What are your top 5 favorite Zelda games, if you could?
Yeah. So let's see. It has changed now post Tears of the Kingdom.
Oh,
I'll say pre Tears of the Kingdom, post Tears of the Kingdom.
go for
Pre
it.
Tears of the Kingdom, it was number 5 was A Link to the Past. Number 4 was Skyward Sword. Number 3 was Breath of the Wild. Number 2 was Majora's Mask. Number 1 is Ocarina. But the thing is, whenever I do, it's almost as if Ocarina and Majora are tied. So it's always tough. Like some days I prefer Majora, some days I prefer Ocarina. But I always put it as Ocarina is number 1, Majora's number 2, because Ocarina kind of like kickstarted my whole like video game interests and kind of passion.
Was Breath? I kind of misheard. Was Breath of the Wild in that list?
Yeah, Breath of the Wild was number 3.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. And now post Tears of the Kingdom, it is number 5 Skyward Sword, number 4 Breath of the Wild, number 3 Tears of the Kingdom, number 2 Majora's Mask, number 1 Ocarina of Time.
Wow. So Tears of the Kingdom was number
3.
3? Okay.
Yeah.
So for me, I would have to say number 1 is definitely like I'm gonna do reverse. I'm gonna do descending order. So
Okay.
number 1 is definitely Twilight. Twilight Princess
Yeah.
and Ocarina of Time are tied. They
Okay,
are so
okay.
because like I started like a new like playthrough of Ocarina of Time, and then I saw like some video footage of Ocarina of Time recently. I'm like, dude, this game is just too. This game is just like this game pushed the Nintendo 64 to like the limit, and like they went
Yeah.
all out with it. And it's just like when I think about the dedication Nintendo had for Ocarina of Time, like
Yeah.
I have to go with. And then also to back up my opinion, even though my opinion doesn't need to be backed up, Ocarina of Time 99 on Metacritic. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean So I'd probably go with 1, Ocarina, or it's a tie between Ocarina of Time and Twilight Princess. I probably have to say Twilight Princess wins by a small hair.
So Ocarina of Time is number 2 for you.
Yeah, Ocarina of Time is number 2. And then number 3 is probably Skyward Sword.
Yeah.
And then 4 would probably have to be, number 4 would probably have to be, I would say Majora's Mask, but it's so short. Yeah, I mean, I kind of feel like Majora's Mask didn't resonate. I had such a weird experience with Majora's Mask. We talked about it on the last stream.
Yeah.
So
yes, your experience with Majora's Mask was
where
very
I modded the game to take off the time limit, and then I had to restart it because you need to get the horse or Epona, and then it took me all the way back. It undid the first 2 dungeons, and then I didn't play it, and then I played the 3DS version to get the complete experience, which was apparently the worst version of Majora's Mask.
I wouldn't say it's the worst version. I just didn't like a lot of what it did.
Well, a lot of people didn't, from what I heard. So I mean, So I mean, Ocarina. It's so. Where am I? Ocarina. So Skyward Sword's number 3. Number 4, I would have to probably go with A Link Between Worlds.
Okay.
Yeah, A Link Between Worlds was like super special to me. Like it's a crazy. Yeah, dude, that game was just awesome. Like it felt like it literally felt like a console game at like some points. It felt like, even though it wasn't like a big all-out like 3D Zelda game, it's like the biggest 2D game that they've had since.
I want another game like that.
Yeah, I do
go
too.
All out with 2D Zelda. Because we're getting Mario Wonder, they should do another 2D Zelda like that.
Absolutely, yeah. And then the last 2, and then so we're at 4. So 5 probably would have to be
Wind Waker.
I want to say. I think
Oh,
it is.
Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom. No, yeah, I remember you said they're not in your top 5.
Yeah, so I think I'm gonna have to. And I also was not the biggest fan of Wind Waker. It took me a long time to appreciate it.
I am the biggest Wind Waker critic ever. Everyone hates me for it, but I criticize the heck out of Wind Waker, and no one does. No one does. Everyone gives so much praise to Wind Waker. No one looks at any of the flaws.
Yeah,
I'm like, that is crazy to me. Absolutely crazy to me. How no one comments on like how bare bones and minimalistic those dungeons are. How like there's just some things that really irk me with Wind Waker. I still love it. It's still a great game. Still a 9 out of 10 for me, but like it still has like one of the best stories, some of the best OST, but like compared to like Twilight Princess is leagues better than Wind Waker.
Yeah, so yeah, I agree. Wind Waker is not my favorite, never was. And so for number 5, it's Minish Cap. It's either Minish Cap or a Link. I think it's a tie between Minish Cap and A Link to the Past. I also I mean, Link to the Past was.
I have to.
What?
Go back and play Minish Cap on. Yeah. Because I have the expansion pass, so I need to play Minish Cap on there.
Yeah. So. Yeah. Minish Cap is awesome, dude. Minish Cap is awesome. So yeah, that's my top 5 is. Technically a tie between Twilight Princess and Ocarina of Time, but I think I'm going to give it to Twilight Princess by a literal hair. It's so close. Like 0.00001. Twilight Princess wins. That's me with Ocarina and Majora basically, so I get that. Yeah, and then so it was Twilight Princess, Ocarina of Time, Skyward Sword, Link Between Worlds, and then kind of a tie like for 5th place between Minish Cap and A Link to the Past. But Minish Cap is like, remember how like I was on your stream and you were talking about like you got to get back into the 2D Zelda mindset? I feel like a really good game to do that is Minish Cap, because it plays like very similarly to like the really old classic games, but like it feels not that old. So it's like
because Oracle of Seasons was good and I was enjoying it, but like I was not in the 2D Zelda mindset, so I was making some really dumb mistakes. So I think I'd vibe more with Minish Cap.
Yeah, you definitely would. It's a
Yeah.
really good thing. But anyway, man, I think we stayed
Yeah.
over the time that you
Yeah.
wanted to go. So
Oh, no worries.
but-
I will say, I will end with one more thing.
Yeah.
You said Fire Emblem Three Houses is your favorite Switch game. For me, I've come to terms that for me, it's Xenoblade Chronicles 3, favorite Switch game, even above Tears of the Kingdom. And I will make a video on it.
Wow, Xenoblade
Yeah.
3 over
Yeah.
Zelda. Wow.
I will make a video on it, but basically the cliff notes is that Xenoblade 3 has everything that I look for, like me personally, in a video game. It has great gameplay, great world design, great music, and a great story. And it has all of that in like in a really good package in one game. Whereas Tears of the Kingdom has a lot of that, but I was really hoping for better music and a better story, which I got it, but like it was not at the level that I wanted it.
Yeah, the Tears of the Kingdom story was not. Yeah.
Yeah.
No. But yeah,
Yeah.
cool. But that's awesome, man. I can't wait to
Yeah.
see your video on why Xenoblade 3 is better than Tears of the Kingdom. I actually
Yeah.
really want to see that because it makes me want to try Xenoblade even more. Like,
Yeah.
I'm slowly getting closer to it.
Yeah,
You know?
it's a very fantastic series. Honestly, I tell people this. If I didn't start with Zelda first, Xenoblade might be my favorite video game series. But Zelda takes it because it's Zelda. It is the Legend of Zelda, and got me to where I am today with games. But to everyone in the chat, thank you so much for watching, and be sure to check out Skylink Shock in the description below. His handle is there. You can just click the @ it'll take you to his channel. He talks about Nintendo, Zelda, all stuff like that, and he's got some Switch 2 videos in the works as well. So any of you guys who are interested in Switch 2 discussion, check him out. And yeah, thanks man for joining again. It was a really fun stream.
Absolutely. And who is that one shout out that you had? Attack
Attack the Backlog.
of the Backlog. Okay, I'm gonna check him
I'll
out.
send you his channel later.
Yeah,
Really
please.
cool guy.
But anyway,
Yeah.
let me do a couple of shouts and shout you out, my man. So let's do Nishquick first. So guys, I had the pleasure of playing with Nishquick Pops. If you guys don't know who he is, he's the guy who's been on the left screen this entire time me playing this game. He's a great guy, obviously really knowledgeable on the Xenoblade series, if you guys are into that. Really all-around guy. He knows a lot about movies. From this stream, I learned that he
Yeah.
knows more about movies than I do, which is really cool. But his channel
Movie
mainly...
chat was fun.
But
Yeah.
his current channel, the channel that he's using to be with me on, is a gaming channel. It's really cool. He focuses a lot on Nintendo. Huge fan of JRPGs as well overall. Loves talking Zelda as well. Mario a little bit here and there. And of course he has knowledge on Metroid. So pretty much all around Nintendo fan. Especially Zelda and Xenoblade, which are amazing series that I need to get into freaking Xenoblade already. But yeah, so if you guys love, so if you guys love any of that, go check out his channel. I did want to also give a shout out to a friend of mine who is really loyal in the chat, Dare to be Geeky. He's subscribed to you, Nishquick. He does a lot of, like I said, he recently reviewed Indiana Jones 5. Really cool guy. I'll send you his info later too.
Oh yeah.
But he's
looking him up right now actually. Dare
Yeah.
to be geeky.
Yeah, Dare to be Geeky. Yeah, so he's a good friend of mine. Really cool guy. Knows a lot. Slight Nintendo fan. I'm trying to convert him into being a Nintendo fan. He says he's
Yeah.
open to the idea if I give him a Switch, because I have two. I have my 2017 model and I have my 2023 Zelda Tears of the Kingdom OLED Special Edition. So I'll have to think about it. I still use the old dock though. I like having multiple docks because I use my Switch in so many places. So we'll have to figure that out. But anyway, yeah, to any of my viewers, I want to shout out him as well. He's a good friend, really loyal in the chat. Great videos on movies and stuff like that, and he's looking to expand his horizon even more
I
beyond
just saw
movies.
his channel, and I already agree with him on the Flash movie. He says the Flash is worse than I thought. Yeah, the Flash movie was very bad. I did not like the Flash movie at all. It was a very bad movie.
Yeah, I haven't even
I'm
seen
very
that.
excited to check out that video.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. Thanks for joining. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, thanks for. I mean, we joined each other, so also thanks
Yeah.
for joining me.
Oh yeah, sure thing. Yeah. Be on the lookout, everyone in the chat, on both of our chats. be on the lookout for more collab streams with us in the future. Yeah,
Absolutely.
this is Nishquick and Skylink signing off. Have a great one, and yeah,
Peace
have
out,
a good rest of
guys.
your all's weekend. Later. And ending stop stream and end stream.
Peace out, guys. Stay tuned for a Zelda stream where we're talking about the Zelda movie and any other Zelda streams coming soon.
Yes.
We're gonna be all over that. So, peace out, guys.